up, Dubs?
Shondell is online, too.
Ooh, the beautiful Shondell. So this is Shondell from sales. How are you, darling?
Hello, boys.
Hey, you've never called us at work before. This is exciting.
I know. What's going on?
And I do. I have some very exciting news.
You know what? I'm just happy to hear that you listen.
I do listen.
Yeah.
I mean, just like the other day, I told you I listened to the show when Wonder Boy fixed your awesome office.
Yeah. Then you love it now, right?
I love it. It has, especially when all the candles are lit and it has the ambiance.
Wonder Boy, come in and take some props for yourself for that. That's fantastic. You belong there. Well, what do we owe this to tonight?
Well, you guys have that awesome BMW that you guys have been driving.
The X3, which you know we love.
The Ron and Fez car.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I just got the news, though, that they really, really don't want a lot of people driving the vehicle.
Uh-huh.
And what we want to do is have it go to one lucky person.
Okay.
Only one person.
Like a giveaway?
In the car.
A giveaway?
A giveaway.
Really?
Really.
So should we do it right now? I'll take ninth caller.
Oh, no. No, not someone in the audience, not one of your listeners.
Right.
That hurts.
It's got to go to somebody on the show. As the personal vehicle.
To keep.
All right, so it's got to stay.
Personal vehicle.
So what you're saying is it's got to stay with the station, but it has to belong to somebody. They have to put somebody's name on it.
Exactly.
Wow.
I mean, how awesome is that?
That's very, very cool, especially a really, really cool car like that. Now, look who has the key. Because we haven't been letting Wonder Boy drive it until recently when he did so well with The Office. How you liking it, Wonder Boy?
It is unbelievably cool. It is the best car I've ever had, ever.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The other day in the new Office, he tried to tell me about it, and I go, yeah, you're last on board. We all know how cool the car is to drive around in. We've all done it.
It was Christmas morning, though, for me, the first time I get in it. It has nice heated seats, so when it's cold, you just click the thing on, you're warm in like 2 seconds. It drives incredible. It's great car.
Have you gone around and telling women it's your car?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Still not working for you.
Well, you know.
Well, so who's going to get it?
I would have naturally gave it to Dubs except for with the Wonder Boy Office. Now I feel really pulled, Fezzy.
That Office, it's a brand new start for Wonder Boy in 04. It's really exciting. And J-Dubs, we haven't even heard anything about a stunt out of you for the new year.
Well, I've been working on it. There's a lot of adrenaline that goes into a stunt, and I just haven't been able to work that up yet.
Yeah, adrenaline.
You sit around my beautiful office thinking about it.
That's true. I hate the fact that you're in there wasting your time pondering in that gorgeous office.
Because I had the feeling most of the dirt that was in that spider hole before came off of J-Dubs.
Well, do both you guys want this car?
I definitely want the car.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. I loved taking it home. I want it, definitely.
One of them, so I was hoping that one of them would say, no, I don't want the car.
One of us has had it for a while before this.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, man. Would you guys want to do a contest? Would you guys want to do a stunt? Winner gets it?
I don't know what else there's left to redecorate in the station, though.
Well, that's your only stunt, is the redecorating tip.
You would want to have a decorating contest?
Yes, definitely. I could whoop his ass in that.
Come on, Lowell.
Right.
Junior.
Well, Shondell, you saw our beautiful office. Who would you lean toward if we asked you?
I know, but you know what? That's not all there is to radio, is redecorating offices.
Well, it's not all, but it put us all in such a great mood. It regenerated the show for 04.
Although I have noticed this, that it's kind of contagious in the offices. And I noticed the office down from Mars, they tried doing some redecorating. Really has compared.
Who?
The engineer office.
Copycats.
What's his name?
Tony.
Tony
tried painting a wall and playing some smooth jazz fusion.
You know what? I don't mind that because that's like the Lower East Side where as soon as like a nice restaurant come in, then other businesses do. And maybe we're like kind of a rebirthing thing for everybody. All right, so one of the guys is going to get the car.
Yeah.
And that's to keep.
To keep.
And what if they even want to sell it? They can sell it.
They could even sell it.
Wow.
So somebody's name has to go on the title.
Someone's name has to go on the title.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Of course not, or you would have redecorated something.
It'll be your car. All right, now he says he wants to do it redecorating. What would be your contest choice?
Well, I mean, I do the hot peppers so well, maybe that.
You don't do it that well.
No, I don't.
You lost twice doing it.
Wonderful, you want to say yes. Would you do it?
No, I do it worse than he does.
Not even for the X3
I
to
would
own?
do it. Yes, to own the X3, I would do it.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you guys a little while to think about what you do. Maybe we'll do it later this week. Thank you so much for calling us, darling.
No problem.
That is exciting news. Thank you, Shondell.
Bye.
Hey, everyone loves Shondell, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something about her, you know?
Way she looks.
Yeah, but it's also an attitude thing. She's like the cool chick.
But you're right. Everyone does like her. You never hear anyone saying anything bad about Shondell.
No. She's the anti-Teresa.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good way. She's got to put that on her business cards.
All right, Wonder Boy, seriously, you have any? Should it just be like an IQ test? Would you want to do...
Well, I beat him at that before.
Yeah, that's true.
Should we do Fowlerville trivia?
I don't know. I would
Again?
like to... Maybe we could do some Hillsborough trivia.
Maybe we'll see which one of you will have your girlfriend's head shaved.
To get to take home and keep the BMW X3.
That's unbelievable. Darren, you're on Mount Fez.
How about a J-Dubs Wonder Boy Battle Royale? Fight to the death.
Yeah, I don't know whether, the way that our lawyers are, I don't know whether we can get them past that. I was thinking this. Did you ever see a movie called California Dreamin', where a guy to win some kind of new car, he had to stay in his car the entire summer? Maybe we do a thing where we put both the guys in the car, and the guy who walks out first gives up the car.
All right, I'm in for that. I could definitely outlast you in that.
Well, if I made the office smell that quick, how quick do you think I can make the X3?
I know. It would be like rooming with a skunk in close quarters.
Especially in this weather, because you can't turn on the heat.
Yeah, you're not using the heated seats.
No problem. I can definitely outlast him in the car. I'm up for that.
Now, in the fire and ice challenge, the ice was the one thing he did right.
Yeah, he did the ice
He
strong.
can handle the cold. You're skin and bones.
Well, I'll dress warm before I go
wait a
in.
minute, I got one here that I kind of like. Mad Cow has the treadmill test. Every wrong answer increases the speed. So the way that works, last one to stay on gets the car. So if you keep hitting answers like Fowlerville trivia answers, you get to walk comfortably.
Is it going to be all Michigan questions again?
I think I could handle that.
Yeah, if it's Michigan.
Why are you being negative when the X3 is on the line?
Because I want a chance at it. I don't know that much about Fowlerville.
You know J-Dubs is a smoker.
That's true.
How long do you think he could last on a slow treadmill?
If it's just regular trivia, general trivia, I could definitely beat you at that time.
All right, why don't we do this? A way that we've settled a lot of things on this show in the past. Drinking contest.
Man, I'm really at a disadvantage there.
Why?
I don't drink, so I don't have a lot.
Ever?
Or does that mean that you're fresh? You're coming in fresh liver, where God knows what this Dubs has done to his liver over the years.
If we did a drinking choice and you've never drank before, Wonder Boy, what would actually be your drink of choice?
I don't know.
I say Hennessy.
No, I'd probably say some really watery beer.
Watery beer?
What?
No.
Ew.
What company promotes themselves as the watery beer?
We may have trouble getting a sponsor for that one, even with the beautiful Shondell.
I'm not that familiar with beers. I don't know who promotes themselves that way.
So you're saying you would be in a light beer drinking contest?
Slow gin fizzes.
Right.
You want to go with slow gin fizz?
Not really, no.
Daiquiris?
Really. No.
He wants a Vergery daiquiri drinking contest.
I would do a salt snorting contest before I do anything drinking.
J-Dubs, if you were in a drinking contest, what would be your drink of choice?
Let's do tequila.
Ooh. 2 fingers tequila.
Ooh, that gave me the willies down my spine.
Little Quilla.
Some Cabo Wabo.
One of Cabo Wabo. I've never even seen that in the store. I've never once seen it anywhere.
They don't really have it.
I mean, I don't know whether, I'm sure that it is, but it's like a microbrewery of tequila. I've never been in the store and said, hey, there's Sammy's tequila. All right, let's, so we're drinking, we're locked in the car. What about this? We put you both in the car and we push it into the river. And last person to stay with the car wins it.
I have no problem with that. I'd rather that than drink.
Really?
Yes.
Go down the river in a BMW.
I can hold my breath better than I can hold my liquor.
You don't know that.
You've never tried.
Well, it's true, but I just feel like there's too much on the line here for me to start trying new things.
So you'd rather just throw the car in the river? Listen to what you're saying, man.
Well, left to my own devices, no, I would not throw the car in the river. I just feel I'll do better at breath holding.
Yeah.
Can we just do a hold your breath contest out of the river?
Why don't you hold your breasts? First person let go of his own breasts.
I'll do that.
Have you seen my saucer-type nipples? I have handles.
Why don't we do this?
It's tiny.
Why don't you just hand him the keys and say, here, go, I don't want the car.
No, the way I see it, I have the keys. He should have to win them away from me.
You don't have to. They belong to the show now. Now we're taking it from the show and giving it to one of you. And I'll say this. When you were an intern, Wonder Boy, I gave you a round trip to Florida to a film premiere and with a chick that you ended up banging.
Yes, you did. That was the greatest trip of my life.
And I got nothing back for that. And I feel like this car
that heartache
is my way of going, you know what, I'm going to get even with you and just hand it to Dubs.
You got undying devotion back there.
I know, but I need something I can use.
And Wonder Boy, don't act like because your hands are on those keys that those painted fingernail little pretzel sticks you call fingers can't be snapped and the keys taken.
No, I didn't say that they couldn't be forcibly taken away. I said they should be won.
All right, Bone Daddy wrote in an interesting idea. Have them dress up like women so you can get the most phone numbers downtown. Call it the X3 drag race. Would you be willing to do that, Wonder Boy?
Yes, I would.
I'm in. Whatever it takes. I'm going to beat you.
I think Dubs would win that one.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
You know, I hate being the thinnest and most effeminate one on the show, but wouldn't I have a better chance? Why is Dubs going to win this,
Dubs
too?
has a pretty face and you don't.
He has confidence, too. It's the way you carry yourself, honey.
You got somebody's ugly cousin's face. Where Dubs, every time that we're around chicks, people say to me, hey, I never thought that Dubs would be so attractive. I hear that from women all the time. I never hear. Why are you smirking at me? I'm just telling the truth.
Girls get excited when J-Dubs dresses up.
You actually think that you're more attractive than Dubs?
Yes.
No, you're not.
No.
Well,
you're not even close.
All right, fine.
All right, Mizla has a good one. He says, stay in the car, no heat, we ask questions, and every wrong answer, you got to take clothing off. And I'm telling you right now, it's so damn cold outside, I almost quit my job. When I was leaving here tonight at 5 minutes to 7, because I got in pretty late, I said to myself, is it really worth it to leave here just to work and make money?
That is that cutting cold that goes right through your... It doesn't matter how many layers you have on. It goes through you like a knife.
Would you be willing to... Bone Daddy said, I thought that I would say something that would turn them off, not make them so enthusiastic that they would wonder who's prettiest girl in the show and argue over it.
Backfired again, didn't it, Bone Daddy?
All right, well, let's give out the ski trip. Man, I've got a very uncomfortable email here about Wonder Boy and J-Dubs saying this is from someone called, I think it's Amlo Big, where he wants to do their contest to be gay dancing for tips, nipple stretch, and ball lifting. And because he look how long the email
first dates
goes on and on and on, how much he has thought about this.
Well, that's a very detailed outline and plan, isn't it? That's someone who's thought a lot about these guys doing these different events.
Oh. Let me ask you this, Wonder Boy. Would you be willing to do this?
I know that a couple of those things we can't do. I can't be...
Something's wrong?
Yeah, well, no, not with me.
You?
No,
You were born without nips?
No, I have very, very small nips, but I have them. No, we can't do that legally. There's no way on earth we could do that one or the ball lifting legally.
Oh, don't hide behind your legal team.
That one's not hiding. I know that one for a fact.
What is the problem with that? Because it's physical?
Well, we wouldn't be able to describe it. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I don't care whether
good
it's
at that
or not.
stuff.
I want you to do it.
Just in the corner. Well,
why just laugh?
That's
and go, folks, it's happening.
It's happening right now.
Well, that's from Mark. Anyway, he's really put a lot of thought into that. So I'll forward this to you, Wonder Boy.
Thank you.
But I don't need you shooting down every idea since you haven't come up with your own. Maybe, you know what I'm going to do? since the lawyers are involved, let's just give the X3 to Dubs. Let's bring him in and present him right now with a beautiful car.
No, there's definitely contests that we could do. I don't think we could do that.
Do I have one in front of me?
Get your damn hands out of here.
Why you gotta curse? You who worries all the time.
J-Dubs wants his keys.
Yeah, the presentation has started.
You're not allowed to. There's no.
I wish I had dressed more.
What would if I said, hey, just give the keys to Wonder Boy and he keeps it? That you would have a problem with that?
No, I'm not saying I have a problem with that. I'm just saying that just because I know that a lawyer wouldn't let us do something doesn't mean there's a presentation
I never
for you.
see Dubs C-blocking me all the time, like you do.
He's not looking out for the show like I am.
He's can do.
No, you're looking at the show.
I just
From a distance.
He's can do, you're can tuna.
Get that Bette Midler song for us, From a Distance, so we can explain to everyone, not right now, stupid.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you book Joe Gibbs? That'll be your big thing.
Ooh.
If you get Joe Gibbs, we give you the X3.
And then if Dubs gets him first, he gets it?
No, I'll book Paranoid.
And we'll see who can get their guess first. You've drawn Joe Gibbs. The name he drew was Paranoid.
Paranoid is unavailable for the next couple of days.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll
not try. What can you do to win a car?
What are you willing to do to win a car? This is the BMW X3, my friend.
You know, I could definitely book a better guest than Dubs could, whether or not it's Joe Gibbs. I could definitely get somebody better.
Who's going? Then it's down to a situation where we go, who's better, and it just becomes an argument.
Well, he's a great artist, and I know he's a great guest.
Oh.
I've heard the people you have on your show, okay? You're not setting the world on fire either.
Either is not a good thing. It's nothing for us to be promoting.
This isn't the competition I'd like to see the two of you involved in. Who can do the least for the show?
All right.
Who books the most crap?
Did they ever invite you in to do the hideout?
No.
You've never been?
Everybody goes in there and does the hideout.
How come you're not invited?
I don't know. I never asked. I don't know.
I've heard New Rory in the hideout.
Well, I just
I
don't have anything to say. I didn't ask if I could.
Why don't you come in as Jimmy Stewart? Do your Jimmy Stewart impression.
I'm not big into characters.
Mary. So have you come up with an idea for this contest yet?
I definitely, I think that treadmill trivia is a good idea. I could definitely do that.
Not your idea.
No, I haven't come up with my own idea. No.
Yes, have an idea like a producer, not produce. You're produce right now. You're celery.
You're very leafy.
When you get like this, I just want to hand it to Dubs.
But he hasn't come up with any ideas either. I mean, he's not better than I am. I'm just more annoying because I'm here right now.
Do you know that if we still had Billy Staples on the show, what he'd be willing to do for a BMW X3? The guy's almost 50 years old, and he never dreamed in his life he'd have the shot at that. He'd kill a stranger for that.
I could take more paintballs than Dubs could.
How many can you take?
10.
In the throat?
1 in the throat, 9 in the chest.
Are you willing to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to see how you take it.
That's your big idea, to let me go first?
Yeah.
Well, he's taken paintballs before.
I've taken 30 of them, man.
In the throat?
Everywhere.
You guys work it out between you. If you want it to be paintball, it's paintball.
You're very emaciated, though, Wonder Boy.
Well, I understand that, but that's what I have to work with. It's a battle of wills more so than a battle of bodies.
What, with paintball shots?
Well, being willing to continue to stand in front of him, yeah.
J-Dubs took 30. Polo, when he was here, he got shot at, and it started to stagger the big man. And you're screaming, give me 10 in a row.
I could take 10 in a row, definitely.
And what happens if he takes 11 right after you?
Then I have to...
Then you have to
start going 1 for 1 after that?
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Or do you have to take 12 in a row?
I think
we better get a lot of paintballs.
No, I think it should go 1 for 1.
No, I think all in a row. You just have to keep on stacking them up.
Same spot.
But then that's not a fair contest, though, Dubs, because if I go first and take 10, then you take 10, I have to now take 11. I'm almost at 21 before you're even at 11.
Well, I have to take 11, too, after that. Or I wouldn't get it either.
I don't know. This contest seems to involve a lot of math with you guys.
I don't think we're carrying the 3.
Yeah, we got to carry the 3. Why did you turn into... Let me ask you this, Wonder Boy. How could you turn into giving you guys an X3 into dull, boring radio, and it's stuff that you won't do? It's arguments about what you won't do. You know what I really want to do in my heart of hearts? Give this thing to Billy. Because Billy will come up with an idea and be able to do it. And it will gross us out and appall us, and then he'll want to do it just for fun.
And Wonder Boy, you can't deny that fact.
No, that's all true. That's completely true. Billy's way grosser than I am.
His gross mind would be working overtime to get a BMW?
Hey, Liz is calling. Hey, Liz, what can we do for you?
Hi, this is Liz.
Yeah.
You guys need a new producer. This guy should just be saying, okay, I'll get him for you. What's up?
I don't understand. You know, I don't know why this has turned into a negative, and I don't want it to, Wonder Boy.
I don't want it to either.
It's an X3.
And I really
the
want
excitement
it.
level should be going through through the window right now.
I'll get you guys Joe Gibbs if I can win the car.
Maybe we should do that.
See, that's the way he's got to answer.
But he's going, I can't get Joe Gibbs, but I can get someone. That's his way. It's never what you wear. Thank you very much, Liz. It's never just like, here's something good. I'm not saying I'll do what you ask, but I'll get something.
Have you ever tried calling Joe Gibbs before?
No, I have not.
How do you know he wouldn't be willing to talk to you?
I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm going to try.
You've never called anyone. That's how you know. Right now he knows that his mom won't take a call from him, so he doesn't try to book anybody. All right, we got to take a break. All right, we get a call tonight, which, you know, Fuzzy, I can't even believe, from the beautiful sales girl, Shondell. She says, hey, you guys got the X3 that you've been using as a show car. You can give it out tonight to one of your producers. And Fezzi, these two guys haven't even been able to come up with a decent idea. Billy Staples is on the line right now. We never could give out a car to a producer when we had Billy Staples with the show. We couldn't even get him a turducken.
Yeah.
He had to watch the rest of us eat turkey.
And duck and chicken.
Yeah.
And he would have given anything just to get some poultry. Imagine what he'd do to get a BMW X3.
All right, we got Staples on the line right now. Oh, hi, Billy.
Not only did I not get a turducken, you took it right out of my hands.
Yeah, well.
We gave it to a listener.
That was part of the fun.
Yeah, it's very simple. Hire me back for one night. I'll come up with a great idea. I get a car, and adios.
You always were an idea man. You know, one thing about Billy, we never bitched about him, Fez. He was always there for us. But Wonder Boy and Dubs, I guess, are we going to do this tomorrow night or Friday, come up with an idea, and yet they both look back at me blankly.
So what do you need? You need some kind of idea to use with the car?
No. The thing is that I just wanted you to know that these things happen now. We're handing out cars to producers.
Yeah. Like, it's like...
Yeah,
Don't even get me started.
I know. We're trying to give one of these idiots a BMW, and they're looking at us like we're trying to give them a disease.
And my goddamn unemployment just ran out, and these guys are getting a new car.
Yeah. And not only that, but sometimes I hear them laughing about you. Going, hey, look at us, we do nothing, and Billy's not here.
And I thought you were going to send Halloween candy to us.
No, I did. No one even called and said thank you.
I didn't see any Halloween candy.
I never got any.
I had some candy in the office.
I sent a huge box of Halloween candy.
We always do that. That's a tradition.
Yeah, and especially this year, since I can't have sugar. There was so much of it.
I had it upstairs. I just ate it.
You're an idiot.
You ate all that candy?
That was for us.
Well, I thought it was for me. I'm the person on the show that always eats crappy food. I thought that someone had sent it in to me. I didn't see who it was from.
When I filled out the envelope, it said to Ron and Fez, care of WJFK.
Well, yeah, but I open all the Ron and Fez mail. Usually when people send me stuff, that's how they send it.
Yeah, normally when we get stuff, it's bad. No one sends us nice things.
But it had my name on it.
I guess I just didn't notice.
I guess I wouldn't open it either. Now that you mention it. I just sent you something else too, Ronnie. You can open that.
What's that?
You'll appreciate it when you say it.
Summons?
Hey, you're
Is
laughing.
it another summons?
Hey, you're laughing. I had 4 out of 5 numbers in Lotto.
So you're, really?
Yeah.
He's the woman in St. Louis or Cleveland or whatever.
Yeah, he's the woman somewhere.
But I do have an idea for you guys for the contest.
What's that?
You know, why don't you, in the parking lot there at JFK, do the old Brady Bunch driving test?
Ah, that would be kind of fun.
Where you get closest to the egg at the end.
Yeah.
You go through a couple of cones, and then, like slow, and then you have to stop closest to the cone without knocking the egg off. And Greg knocked the egg off.
And the loser would also have to do the winner's chores an entire month.
You know what? I like a fun little thing. And we'll do it in the X3.
Look at that. That's Billy right on top of his head.
Yeah. But you have to be drunk.
No, I'm
He's like Greg and Marcia were.
Billy, I'm home, on.
Oh, yeah. No, I was talking to them.
Oh.
I didn't say you were drunk. I said, well, these guys had to be drunk for the contest.
I just assume it, Ron.
Yeah, I know. What happens when you assume? You end up stocking shelves somewhere.
You drink too much.
Billy, you're too talented a guy. Don't worry. Something's going to work out.
I know. I'm hanging, Ron.
Yeah.
Just filled my medications today. I'm hanging in there.
And look at that. I like the fact that, Billy, we call you up, we tell you about this BMW thing. You got an idea instantly.
Yeah, well.
With Billy, it was always ask for one idea, get 40.
Yeah, well, that was the whole thing. 38 or 39 of them would be crap. Or you think we. And then the other ones would end up on the air. This one Billy tried to submit.
Yes, then we'd always have the other fun up. Here's Billy's ideas that we didn't do.
What's your best foods to have for breakfast?
All right, let's do this Friday night then.
Friday night it is.
Friday night we'll do the driving contest, Brady Bunch style.
Can we get some nice cones out there?
Wonder Boy, you're going to have to get some orange cones and a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm starving.
Yeah, well, then get a little Coleman grill afterwards,
right.
Some bacon.
Here's our buddy Wendell. Hey, Wendell.
Hey, Billy.
Yo, Wendell, what's happening, bro?
If these guys have to thank you for this idea, kick both their asses, because here was mine.
What was yours?
All right, he's handing it in now.
I like Wendell's a lot. Wendell came up with this idea. Demolition Derby using their own cars.
Oh, I love it.
So one of you will get a brand new car, and the other one will be stuck with a piece of junk.
That's brilliant, Wendell.
Wait a second. Since when did Wonder Boy have a car?
Wonder Boy has a car.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't think well, okay.
I don't know. It wasn't listed in the penny saver. I don't know why you didn't read it.
I don't get that penny saver.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
So you guys going to do this Friday or what?
Yeah, I think we're going to do it on Friday. Unless you want to do it tomorrow night, Wonder Boy.
I'd like to put this together.
We could do it tomorrow night. That's not a problem for me.
Make sure you get a good weather report. We don't want to hear complaints about you sliding on ice or rain.
Friday night we're supposed to have some snow.
Well, let's do it tomorrow then.
Yeah. I'm saying let's. You line it up. Don't tell me let's. All right, Billy.
You guys have a good night. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, see you.
Thank you, Billy.
What are the odds, by the way?
I got to pick that Wonder Boy will blow this. He ruins everything in his life.
Well, I don't know, J-Dubs, but if he's a country boy, I got to go with the country boy.
Yeah, J-Dubs.
The country boy will survive.
Yeah. J-Dubs actually always does okay for himself, and Wonder Boy always steps on his own tiny little crank.
Well, he's a little bit more. Well, that mohawk may rub on the ceiling.
The cream rises to the top.
Yeah, it does. The cream rises.
That's you. You're creamy.
All right.
Take care, gentlemen. Enjoy tomorrow night.
All right.
Thank you, Billy Staples.
Now he's going to be... Billy will be dining out on this idea forever. He's like the FedEx. That's when I told him that if you want it overnight, you got to use FedEx. So I told the guy, if you want it overnight, you got to use FedEx.
And I believe it was Billy Staples who said, if you want it overnight, you got to use FedEx.
But Wonder Boy, you should be ashamed.
Look how fast he came up with something. A really good idea.
And you know what?
Wendell, too.
Wendell, both those guys had fun ideas that wasn't stupid and didn't keep arguing about, like, if I take 10, then you have to take 11. It's just stupid stuff.
They had really good ideas, much better than mine, and I do feel bad about that.
And now you don't have to take the paintballs, which you would have lost.
Well,
because Dubs could take, I'll say, twice as many paintballs as you, if not 3 times.
Just because he's bigger than I am?
Yes. I would even give that 2-to-1 odds and say that he'd have to take 2 paintballs for every one that you did.
Well, fortunately, now I just have to beat him at driving, so.
Are you a good driver?
Yeah. Actually, I am a good driver.
I like drive cars. I'm a good driver.
I'm a good driver.
Tell us about it, Rain Man.
What if we spill toothpicks and see who can come up with the exact
That's
answer?
147. Yeah, exactly 147.
We'll do Qantas Airline trivia.
We're here counting cards. Counting cards.
How many, Wonderboy? How many?
6. And a penny.
That's good. Well, what a show we have for you tonight, folks. It's an odd twist. We got a call last night that shocked us, Fez.
Yeah, it was from the beautiful Shondell in our sales department. Of course, we've been driving around in the BMW X3. It's become the Ron and Fez show car. We've been trying it out. J-Dubs took it home for Christmas. He's been to the Performance Center. We're giving out a trip there. Shondell says to us, BMW, so happy. They want the show to keep the car, but somebody's name has to be on the title. So we had to put somebody on the deed.
Somebody will be the owner of the car. So the producers are going to have some kind of an event tonight because we've got 2 producers, and one of them gets a BMW X3, which is just beautiful. And, I mean, I don't know. I haven't even checked with the guys, but does the show still get to use the car, or is this, I don't want you taking it right over and selling it tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to take it over and sell it tomorrow at all. As a matter of fact, I've offered to let one of you guys use it this weekend if you want to.
Listen,
it's my first weekend with the car. I'm willing to let you guys use it.
First of all, who said you're winning?
I'm winning. I have too many losses in a row not to get a win finally.
Wonder Boy, there's no way I would bet on you. And I don't even yet know what the contest is.
That would be the record we're basing this on.
But I would not bet on you.
Well,
you are the loser. You are Charlie Brown attempting to kick the football once again.
I do not win a lot, but I do win big when I do.
I don't know what this contest is, but we probably will have to untie you from a tree where you get tangled in your own kite string.
No, I'm telling you, this one I'm going to come through on. I've come through in the past, and this is my time. I don't win a lot of small victories, I admit. I have a lot of small
I don't remember any large victories. I don't remember any victories at all.
I have won in the past.
What?
We did a hockey contest. I won that.
Why bring up that abortion that we couldn't even do a payoff with? Remember?
Well,
why is that the thing that you're excited about?
Why is that your proudest moment?
Well, because I won it before we found out the bad news.
Why are our darkest moments your proudest? That's what I don't understand.
Well, anyway, I see now I'm off to another bad start. Instead of sitting here happy because we're going to have 2 guys compete. Now, what are you guys doing? Knife fight? Punching each other? What?
No,
knife fight, please, knife fight.
No, we're not going to do a knife fight. We have a contest where actually we have to break into our own cars. The first one that can break into his own car and start it is going to be the winner.
And start your own car?
Why would you break into your own car?
Well, because that's where the skill of it comes in. Our car keys will be locked in our respective cars. The first one is they can break in.
Oh, well, that's going to make it more difficult. You're right there.
The first one that breaks in, turns on their car, is going to win.
Okay, so that's the excitement. Break into your own car.
Exciting.
Now, I used to be able, I don't know if you can do it with the new cars. I used to be able to get in very, very quickly with a hanger, Fez, in the old days.
Would you just pulling up the lock itself?
Yeah,
we don't have those kind of locks anymore.
Yeah, I would go for that and go down and grab the lock. I always kept a hanger in my back seat for in case I lost the keys or quick abortion. Because I live some dark days.
Well, you never know when it's going to come in handy or for what purpose.
All right, this on the instant feedback here from Vegeta. The only way Wonder Boy is winning the X3 is if you have a dull-off, where you see which producer is the most incredibly boring. I'm going to tell you right now, Dubs, don't get yourself involved in a dull-off, because he'll handle your ass.
You'll be asleep before you know you lost.
I'll be asleep?
Oh, that's a great impression. That's exactly what you do, Wonder Boy.
That's exactly what I do?
Yes, exactly. It is the most annoying thing. And I almost yelled at Dubs. I almost went, please, that's one thing you don't tease me about.
Are you sure we don't want to have a yellowest teeth competition, Wonder Boy?
Well, I would like to, but I don't think it would translate well over the radio. So I think we're going to stick with break. No, I'm saying.
He handed one back to the bad impressionist.
I know. I got to start working on my Wonder Boy impression to keep up with Rich Little in here.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work for the radio, okay, Watley? Anyway, as I was saying before the quiz started on me.
That you saying, Wonder Boy?
That was beautiful, Dice. You just slapped him like he was a heckler.
I will make sure you don't win this. I'll find a way.
I know.
Just, you don't have the way, Fuzzy, let him try.
Let him compete.
That's the way.
Ha! Loser.
What do you got there?
I'm going to do the hanger thing with.
And you can do it with your car?
I can do it with my car. My car is a very basic Chevy Cavalier.
Beauty.
When I worked on the car lot, we had the Slim Jim, which I got pretty proficient at.
First of all, when you worked on the car lot, there was only one model, the T.
I was not there with Henry Ford.
It was the Model T. Professor's job was to run the crank so that the guy could drive his honey back in the rumble seat. Why, what was this called, Fez?
The Slim Jim, or we called it a Detroit Key.
Yeah.
That long metal thing that you slid down the door.
Was that a racist remark that you used to have?
Yes.
People are so scared of black people.
That's nice, that you literally would have a tool at work that had racist repercussions.
And since I worked at a GM dealership, what was nice is if you locked the keys in one of the cars, several of the GM door keys would actually open other cars that they weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
So you always got lucky there.
You know, I've always wondered about that there's so many cars out there that there's got to be matching keys, right?
Yeah, there can only be so many key combinations. And it worked on the car lot. You could always open up a different car with the wrong key.
So if that happens, just go around and try it when you're in if you're in a parking lot. Just try it for yourself.
So I don't know what J-Dubs and Wonder Boy drive, but if it's a GM product, I'd try a few keys first.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I'm just saying from personal experience.
Like, we're not going to hear from a salesperson tomorrow. My client's really mad about that, man. Why do you guys got to be like that? I'm like, we don't even know what we say. Please don't take anything we say personal.
If you play the tape back, I won't even recall it.
Yeah. And people, I'm always like that with the show. People go, hey, remember when you said? I go, no. No, I don't.
Whatsoever.
And then I like when people call, hey, remember last time I called? You've got to be kidding me. It's difficult for me to remember how to get home.
I remember the last time my parents called. Now, tomorrow night on the show, we are giving away a trip to the BMW Performance Center in South Carolina, where you get to take the X3 out, put it through its paces on the test track.
Yeah, not the X3 that we're giving away, but you get to go down there and hang out on the test track. Dubs has already did this and said he had the time of his life. Just a fantastic time.
Oh, yeah, it was an absolute blast out there. I mean, it was literally one of the top 5 things I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, it was so fun. Like, I thought, they just put us out there just for, a couple laps around there.
Mm-hmm.
Literally about 5 hours out there, just
taking the car and just doing whatever you want.
Whatever you want to it. So
and they put you through water tracks, test tracks, speed tracks.
How long does it take you to get around the track, the speed track?
The speed track, it's only about 45 seconds, but you keep on going around and you get to...
Now, is it a bank track?
No, it's but they have a lot of cones set up. You have to go through the Solomon and everything.
I never even understand how the bank tracks work, because I went down in Daytona, and I walked out on the track. A guy took me out there, and I'm going, this looks impossible for a car to even be able to stay on this at all, let alone for 500 laps.
Like you're driving on the side of a building.
They also have an off-road track, too, where they take you through these really rocky areas, and you get to test the suspension out, see how it handles when you hit some huge bumps and all those kind of things.
Cool.
So really cool.
All right, well, good luck tonight, J-Dubs. Please win the X3. That's what I'd like you to do.
You wanted to stay with the show for a while, huh?
You know what? They're going to lock their car keys inside their own cars. And that's one of those things where if someone mentions their lost car keys, I have to immediately grab my own pocket and see if I have my keys on me.
I just want to start this contest now. I don't like the idea of waiting when we get such a great contest.
We could definitely do it now.
How can we do it now? You're a producer, right?
Yes.
How could we do it now and still interview Bruce Campbell? How's that going to work out?
We could move Bruce back, or we could do the contest quickly. We could really hustle up to get it out there.
Oh, man. If it wasn't for the redecorating job in my office, I would stand up like Donald Trump in his new TV show and yell, "You're fired,"
we get to keep the BMW X3, and it's going to one of our producers. It'll be J-Dubs or Wonder Boy.
We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Back with the Ron and Fez Show, and out in the WJFK studio parking lot, Ronnie.
Yeah, we're out here in the cold. Wonder Boy and J-Dubs will be testing this to see who will win that beautiful BMW X3 sitting right over there, Fez. And it's just gorgeous. I noticed you got some Hooters girls with you, Fez.
That's right. We got the Hooters girls here. Jenna, Jessica, and Natalie are here. They brought us some food.
Hey, ladies. How are you tonight?
Hey, doing good.
By the way, whoever wins the BMW X3, the girls are going to leave with you. So you'll be able to take off in your new car with these beautiful Hooters girls. Nice. We're going to bring you inside in just a few moments, ladies. But first, we have this contest. The contest set up by J-Dubs and Wonder Boy themselves. They will attempt to break into their own car. First, without the key, you have to grab your key on the seat and then start it. All right.
So do we have the keys locked inside the cars? All right. There we go. Keys are set. They're on the front seat.
Yep, on the front seat.
Your door's locked.
Yep.
J-Dubs, your door is locked.
Can you feel the excitement out here right now?
One of these goof-offs is getting a new BMW.
All right, boys. When you hear the term go, we will watch this for first person to break into their car without the key and then start it. 1, 2, 3, go. Wonder Boy immediately crashed his window and has started it. Wonder Boy wins the BMW.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Yeah, I think he came in under the 45 seconds he predicted. He smashed out his own window.
Wait a minute. It looks like Dubs is inside now and ready to start his car.
Oh, Dubs is pissed. Dubs is ticked. He's standing there like a goof and covered in little bits of glass.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wonder Boy, let Fez hand you the key.
Here you go, my friend.
Is this an honor?
You said you would win it. There it is. It's in your hand. The key to a 2004 BMW X3.
Yeah. Why don't you just run over there and start it up, and off you go, Wonder Boy.
So I guess he had a baseball bat underneath his car and smashed his own window out so he could grab the keys and win the BMW.
Does he have any idea? All right, there he is. He's starting it up. The Pride right now. And it wasn't as exciting as I thought. I thought it would take a while. It took a matter of seconds. Fezzy, his car covered in glass. It's up on the dashboard, across the seats. Here comes Wonder Boy. Oh, no, he's leaving now. Just take a cruise, Wonder Boy. Go out and enjoy that car of yours. And off he goes down the highway. Hey, we got a mic. Can he still pick it up? Try and talk with us, Wonder Boy. There he goes, driving down the road. Almost hit a truck.
Oh, he pulled out in front of a truck carrying portalets.
That would have been the perfect death.
That would have been Wonder Boy's luck. He almost got a portalet on top of the X3.
If that would have been his death on the happiest day of his life, it would have been perfect for me.
All right, I just saw the X3. I think it just went around the corner here. Yeah, you can
hear it beeping. Why shouldn't he be excited? He's got a brand new BMW X3.
All right, he won the BMW, but I think he's still got to clean up all the glass out here.
Look, here he is, Cruz. There
he comes.
He's beeping. Remember when you were 16, you got your first car and you kept beeping as you drove around the corner? That's how he's feeling now.
Look how happy he is. He is so excited.
And I think I set a new record for breaking into your own car.
Did you almost get in an accident out front there, Wonder Boy?
It was close. I was driving recklessly to celebrate, but yeah, I'm fine right now.
Is this the first new car ever in your life?
Yeah, actually, I think this is the first new car I've gotten. The other ones I've had were used. And I've never had one that felt so good, Dubs. Thank you very much, pal. You were a worthy competitor. and I finally whooped her ass.
And this is the first time you ever had a car that your dad didn't help you pick out.
That's actually true.
Normally he has to take his dad with him. Going, why can't I have it?
Look at him gloat, Ronnie. He is putting it in J-Dubs' face. I guess he should. He won a brand new BMW.
All right, now we got to find a way of getting back into the studio with our Hooters girls and our food. What's the angle here?
What's the plan? How do we get from here into the studio?
You want to head down first, Fez, and then we'll do like a tag team thing?
Okay.
I'll hold it out there. All right, I'm counting. 1, 2. There he goes. Wonder Boy, I don't think it took 3 seconds for you to break into that. You shattered it, and you should have probably let us know before you did it, because you hit me with a little glass and Dubs with a little glass, but it's an exciting day for you.
I'm sorry. You know what? I hit it as hard as I could because I have these thin little arms that I constantly hear how wimpy I am. So I really made sure I laid
You really wanted to hit it hard so it didn't bounce off.
I thought for
and
sure.
then just hear the laughter of your co-workers. There goes Pussbag again.
I thought I was going to take a couple of swipes. So I got in even quicker than I anticipated.
I can't believe that Fez hasn't made it back to the studio by now.
I'm in.
Oh, good.
I'm here, but now I'm going to need someone to cover for me till I catch my breath. Because I ran all the way through the offices.
Fez, it's quite an honor to finally do something, finally have a big win on the show. So I just wanted to thank you and Ron, but most of all, Dubs, for being a loser.
Well, I'll tell you what. Congratulations winning the BMW, the X3. I hope you could be a gracious winner. I know it's new to you. Winning doesn't come easily.
You know, I think that I'm going to learn as the time goes on how to be a gracious winner, but tonight I'm going to keep throwing it in Dubs' face just as often as I can.
All right, well, congratulations again. If you just missed it, it was Wonder Boy who won the BMW X3 in the Break Into Your Own Car competition when he smashed out his own window with a baseball bat so he could grab his keys and start it. I only wish Bruce Campbell was here to see this.
Who?
Bruce Campbell.
Who's that?
All right, so now, Wonder, what do I turn off in here to turn off outside? Okay, we're all back in the studio.
I like these headphones on. Basically, I'm treating them like they're earmuffs right now.
Because it's cold outside.
You were saying something about Luther Campbell being here?
No. It's talking about Bruce Campbell.
I'm not familiar with him. Wonder Boy, are you still excited? Are you still happy?
Yeah, I can't stop beaming. I can't believe I have a BMW out there that's mine. A car that when we got, I wasn't even allowed to look inside of, is now actually my car. This is a good year for me.
Yeah, you're ironic. Yeah.
I have become pretty far so far.
You've redone the Office. You had that fantastic song on Today's Show, and now you want a BMW. And you know what? Even though with the new BMW, I don't see the girls even any more attracted to you than before. You seem like the same dull person as before.
You won. We got the car.
Yeah.
You get to ride in the car.
Yeah.
Did his girlfriend's hair grow back?
After,
Don't talk about that.
That's the part
my name to shine, please. Let's not bring that up.
Why don't we give you a new name now, too, and get rid of the stupid Wonder Boy name?
Man, I'm all about that. How about just Winner?
Winner. I like it, Fez.
The Wonder Winner.
What if we start to call you Winnie, like a little girl's name?
Not as good as the full name, but it's better than Wonder Boy.
What about Wendy?
Everyone knows.
I like Winnie better than Wendy.
Now, by the way, I talked to Staples today. Furious we weren't giving away cars when he used to work for us. Out of his mind crazy.
Well, I can't imagine that even if we were, he would have picked one up.
Who would have thought that Wonder Boy would have beat Dubs at something?
And we haven't seen Dubs since.
Wonder Boy, what are you going to do with your car now that you slammed out the window?
I'm not really sure. I'm going to spend a lot of time thinking about it when I drive around in the X3.
You're just going to leave it there in the parking lot. Just
go out
and take the tags off of it.
Wonder Boy told me that last night he couldn't get to sleep because he was so excited about the chance of winning a new BMW.
I could not sleep the entire night. I went to bed around 12. I woke up like 12:15, 12:30. Every 15 minutes, I was just up thinking about the BMW going, I can beat Dubs. I know I can beat Dubs. I can get a BMW tomorrow.
Just little BMW's dancing in his head.
I never saw you this ambitious before. This is a start.
It's something I know I could do. I knew I could smash through that glass, so I felt like I finally had a chance at something. Oh, there's Mopey. Come on over, Eeyore. We all want to talk to you.
Oh, man. Is it in Dubs' face tonight?
Can you be a gracious winner?
No. I don't have any experience with it.
He's never been a gracious loser.
I mean, congratulations. I'm glad you won. You finally pulled one out, and it paid off for you.
That's very nice, you Dubs.
Thank you very much, Dubs.
That's big of you to give him congratulations.
Don't go too close to my car.
Why are you still being mean to him? Why can't you just be a happy winner?
He's always given it to me, and this is finally my chance to give it back. By the end of the night, the newness will wear off, but for the rest of the night, I'm sticking it to him.
You just want to feel good about yourself. Good.
I feel like we have to give you a car every night to get anything done around here. I've never seen you move this quickly.
We'll just basically, one night it'll be, something different. Maybe we'll give you a boat tomorrow night. Pool table the night after that. Every night you'll just get a nice prize. Here's Vince. Vince, you're on Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Vince.
Hey, ask Wonder Bread if he wants to sell his car, man. I need a car.
What do you think your car personally is worth, your old car?
My old car, probably $5,000.
If.
Like that, yeah, if.
And your new car is $45,000.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, I went up a little bit. Yeah,
You're moving up.
Yeah, you're feeling strong about yourself.
You're doing all right, Wheezy.
He's willing to take a little loss, isn't he, now that he got a nice free ride?
Seriously, why don't you sell it to the guy and,
Definitely willing to negotiate, my friend.
It comes with 3 windows.
Cool, man, no problem.
Yeah, whatever you do, the new guy's got to get the window. All right, Vince, we'll see what we're going to do.
I'm serious, though. I'm very serious.
I can tell.
Okay,
I can tell that you're a serious man. And we'll have Wonder Boy get in touch with you. Oh, they're going to start hanging around you now, Wonder Boy.
That's how it is to be a winner.
Yeah.
I have to now start going through the people that want to leech on, but I don't mind. I can sift through that.
There's a woman from I forget what, St. Louis, who claims it was her car to begin with, and she thinks that she has the key.
She's trying to stop the payout of the BMW.
Now here's Steve. Steve, you're on Fez.
Hey, hi guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
I had a question for Wonder Boy, how he was going to be able to afford the $1,000 a month insurance, the sales tax, and everything else to get the car legal on the road.
Why ruin this for him when he's having so much fun?
When he was almost hit by a Portalette truck tonight.
You know how close you came to that?
Dangerously?
Yes, dangerously close.
I feel bad for Dubs. I mean, I'm happy for Wonder Boy because he won, but, I mean, he's really being a poor winner, rubbing it in Dubs' face. So I just figured I'd kind of put him in check with that question.
That was very nice of you. Thank you.
He got about $5,000 he's got to put out immediately.
All right, see you later.
Thank you for bringing him back down to earth. Thanks for popping that bubble.
Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Fez.
Hey, yeah. Wonder Boy, congratulations.
Thank you, Greg.
Guys, I was thinking Billy sounded so low last night. Fortune smiled on you, Wonder Boy. You ought to sell your car. The $5,000 one. You ought to buy something nice for Billy. He could sure use some cheering up.
You know what? That would be a great idea if you do something for Billy now.
That would be a nice gesture.
Billy never really did that much for me, but I'll certainly look into it, though.
Boy, success gone to your head. What if you gave Billy your old broken window car?
Billy has a car of his own that's just terrific. I don't think he needs my car.
So nothing for poor Billy.
Not really, no.
Boy.
To the victor goes the spoils,
yes,
and he's going to keep them.
Here is Vince. Vince, you're on Fez.
I didn't mean to get back on the air, guys. It's me again. I was holding in case you really wanted my number.
Oh.
He really wants that car.
Yeah.
Curious.
Here's Scott. Scott, you're on the air?
Yeah, I wanted to let you know that Fowlerville actually, I think, is the home of the Grand Wizard for the KKK. So J-Dubs has got a little salt you can rub in his wound there of losing the car competition.
All right, there you go. Thanks. Wow. So you see that? At least you don't live in the home of the KKK. You know what? I didn't even think about the taxes and all. I don't know what the deal is on that. I guess we will have to talk with Shondell.
Yes. Yeah, I figured it's a manageable amount.
Here is Peter. Peter, you're on Ron and Fez.
Don't look at us.
Yeah.
Hey, I think from henceforward, Wonder Boy should just be known as X3.
Boy, that's a great name.
What about this, Racer X?
Ooh.
Racer X works for me.
Or X3 Boy.
All right. See you later.
I like Racer X. Very nice.
Well, why don't we get Shondell on or something and figure out how we're going to do this, how it's all going to work out. And I don't know. I'm excited for him, Fez.
You know, it's hard not to be excited for him. I root against him every day and in everything. You know, throughout life I root against him. And today it's actually hard to because he's so damn excited.
I don't have to root against him. I just feel like he's always going to lose. It's like just knowing something.
That was half of what kept me up last night, is knowing that you guys always expect me to lose. And it feels terrible. So that's why it feels so good to finally have won and let you know that, no, it's not always going to go in the loss column for me.
So if there's future contests on this show that you're involved in, we're going to have to hear about this.
Yes.
We're going to have to hear about Racer X, who showed us a thing or two.
Well, no, didn't show you guys a thing, but just let you guys know that he can win. He could put a win together. And you'll hear about this even when contests probably aren't coming up.
I know. Don't just keep dining out on this story.
This is the best story I have to dine out on. I don't have any other stories to dine out on. This is all I got. That time I won that great X3 by outsmarting Fowlerville's proudest.
You did outsmart me, but there is no X3 to be won.
You son of a bitch. Are you kidding me?
No.
Nice. Yeah. This hurts a lot then.
What are you talking about?
What do you say, J-Dubs?
I set it up with Shondell, had her call in yesterday. I didn't think we would actually break a window, but that's how it ended up. It wasn't my idea to break a window. That's how it ended up.
Well, now it's back in the loss column, isn't it?
So, what does he win?
Well, he already has a car with a broken out window. Maybe we can do something about that. But nothing. Absolutely nothing. He loses a whole lot of happiness. Wait.
So the station doesn't keep the X3. No one on the show gets the X3. This is something you set up with Shondell.
I set it up myself, and I brought Shondell into it to make it more believable.
Since she's the BMW sales rep.
She sold it. All right, how are you feeling, Wonder Boy?
Not as good as I was feeling a couple of minutes ago. Probably a lot worse than I was feeling a couple of minutes ago.
So instead of having a brand new X3, you have
an S-Box with a broken window.
Most of the window is still in the parking lot if we want to get it.
Maybe we can glue it back together.
Hey, Vince?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about it. You ain't getting that car.
Oh, dude, tell him he can sign it over to me. I'll give it to him for free just to sell me his car.
That don't even make sense.
Then he would have no car.
Wasn't even listening.
Wow, you got me good, Dubs. Look at you. You lying bastard. Way to go.
No, he's taking it well.
Oh, I did not come up with breaking the window out. You did.
Yeah, whose idea was it to break into the cars to win?
Why would you break your window out?
Well, we were just talking about different ideas in the office, and that was one that we came up with.
What did I say earlier about Charlie Brown? He never wins.
Yep, you're right.
Lucy got you again, Chuck.
Yep.
Lucy Dubs.
J. Luce.
All right, if that's what you want to be called now. We have Racer X. I guess we're not going to do that either, are we?
No.
Back to Wonder Boy?
This ought to make Staples feel better about himself. Maybe he's not the loser he thought he was.
So Billy doesn't have to worry about other producers getting cars.
How you feeling, Wonder Boy? It seems like you're upset.
Yeah, I'm upset.
Well, don't you think he got you at least?
Oh, he certainly did.
I mean, you want to...
Boy, am I laughing at practical jokes, Dubby.
Do you want to shake his hand?
No.
Because he got you?
Yeah, boy, you got me good.
I noticed that the girls aren't interested in you anymore.
Yeah, well...
They've kind of all stood behind J-Dubs now in their uncomfortability.
Not while you're out there in the crap box.
Well, the leeches are gone.
Oh, now he calls the ladies leeches.
Well, not them, per se.
No, per se, it was them. There's no one else here. That was mean. You know what? Maybe you don't deserve that car.
My car? I deserve my car.
Why don't you go out and break the other windows? We should have had him do that before you yanked the carpet out from underneath them.
Now, that thing is full of glass. How are you getting that home tonight?
Yeah, well, so that was something I hadn't thought about when I smashed it.
You thought you'd go home in the X3?
Yeah, that's what my plan was going to be.
Stupid.
Yeah. Didn't think it through.
Hey, you're on Ron and Fez.
That's J-Dub's Coocher because Wonder Boy got punked.
All right.
J-Dub's Coocher.
You know, you are kind of our Aston Kutcher now. I thought people would have taken a whole different attitude about this and been on Wonder Boy's side, but they're loving J-Dub's Kutcher. 866-277-4969. Hey, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
This is Paul. How you doing?
Hey, Paul. What can we do for you, Paul?
Hey, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is just the best practical joke I have ever heard on the radio.
Oh.
And you can hear the difference in his voice.
Yeah, Paul.
Well, I wish you could see him right now.
Yeah.
Is he going to have a cold ride going home tonight, or what?
Yeah, it is. How many people know about this, Stubbs? Because I notice on Punk'd, everybody seems happy after they've been punked. They don't seem all upset and green looking like you are.
They always hug that coocher on that show.
Yeah.
J-Dub's coocher.
Like, you got me, man. And they're all
you got
happy.
me, Dubs. Boy, you got me.
You gonna hug
got
him?
me. Way to go.
But, I mean, it's not as good as Punk'd where they're really happy. Why would you spit in his face?
Because I don't want him to come near me.
Why would that mean? Why would you spit, though?
Well, so I don't have to actually touch him, but...
Why don't you guys hug, just so we know that you're not mad at
I'm not going to hug him. I am mad. You know I'm mad.
I have no idea whether you're mad or not.
I've never seen you break your own window out of your car before. How would we know if you were mad or not? Maybe you do this all the time. We don't really know the real Wonder Boy.
Hey, you're live on the air on Run a Fez.
Buddy.
Yeah, buddy, what can we do for you?
Hey, I just wanted to say that was one of the best cringe moments in radio since Stalker Patty got her wig ripped off.
Oh, geez, that's bad. All right, I don't want to be compared to that. It's cringe moments means, oh, God, I wish I wasn't listening, but I am.
I can't turn my ears away.
Yeah. It's something we don't normally get involved in. I'm shocked by this whole thing. So I can't believe Shondell was involved in this.
Yeah.
Who else here at the station was involved?
Well, I mean, Wendell knew about it. Hefe knew about it. A lot of people knew about it.
Are they laughing now, do you think?
I don't know.
Or just snickering quietly like the Hooters girls.
The whole.
How about our program director?
He knew about it.
Oh.
I had to get this cleared through a lot of people. I didn't want anybody to break anything over it. The whole thing.
Did the general manager know?
No. We were supposed to ask him about it, but we couldn't find him. So
yeah.
How did you picture this thing going off, J-Dub? You're the mastermind.
Did you think there would be hugging and laughter now?
I knew after a window was broken there would be nothing happy going on.
The first thing that you told me is you wanted him to rat hole a Matchbox car.
Yeah.
Like on Jackass. Would you have done it, Wonder Boy?
No.
Yes, you would. We saw you break out your own window.
Why wouldn't you break out your own rectum?
Go ahead, funny man. You got anything else?
No, I was just... Hey, I didn't think of this.
Wonder Boy?
You thought of this.
Wonder Boy?
All right, wait a minute. Hefe.
I thought of what? Pretending there was a car available to win?
Wait a minute.
What's his ass? You thought of this.
Hefe is I am in right now. Maybe he feels sorry. It says, my face hurts from laughing. So I guess he's laughing at you.
Oh, that...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I thought that he was going to maybe feel different.
Yeah, maybe his face hurt from frowning. But no, it's just the exact opposite. Wonder Boy, do you want to apologize to J-Dubs for being a bad sport about this?
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought that might be a way. If you apologize...
I just wish that maybe I could have been a worse sport for those 3 seconds I had. But you got it, Ashton.
Why don't you do this when you're driving home in the cold tonight?
Right. And
there's glass all over the seat?
Yeah.
Why don't you just throw some glass out at him as you're pulling out of here? I don't know, Wonder Boy. This doesn't feel like a punk episode. You should be happier. I don't understand what your thing is. I mean, you're obviously not mad. You're not sad. It's just more dullness.
More shocked, yeah. Shocked.
You're shocked right now.
Yeah. I'm shocked that he would do this.
But on Punk, they're always relieved when it's over. Yeah. Aren't you relieved?
No,
I mean, even on Scare Tactics, they act very, very happy after you're on the radio. Hey, relax.
And they go, oh, man,
yeah, because
you got me.
Because then the trouble is over. They realize they're not in trouble anymore. They realize they have to buy a window for their car and look like a dick to everyone that they know. And most people they don't know. So it's a little bit harder to have that great sense of relief.
I think people understand what happened. Now,
yeah.
You're going to look like a dick.
Oh,
You don't think so?
No, there's a thing about the broken window still, but the dick part shouldn't work.
I think most of the glass ended up in the parking lot anyway.
Well, it is my lucky day.
Why didn't you just try to open it up some other way? Why did you bust
I don't know how to do the other thing. I thought the busting would be fun. It would sound good.
That's your car.
I understand.
That's your vehicle that you need. It's winter. It's supposed to snow tonight.
Yeah.
What's going to happen with your car? You're going to be one of those idiots with the plastic bag driving down the street.
Yeah.
That's like one step above homeless. That's you now. You don't have a BMW like you always wanted. You're not having the X3.
No, I don't have anything.
You got a crappy car with one less window.
Yeah.
Why don't you put cardboard up in it?
You're an artist. Put up a piece of cardboard, but draw a profile of you driving, sitting at the wheel on the cardboard, so it just looks like people are looking in the window at you.
Why don't you draw a famous person's profile so they think that suddenly Julia Roberts is driving by them?
Ooh.
This could work out better.
See, I don't think you're looking for the silver lining.
Hey, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Wonder Boy, go ahead and call the cops, get a police report, turn it into insurance, boom, new window.
There you go. Let them know. Let the police know that you mistakenly beat out your own window.
Right. I don't think insurance fraud is the way to compound this victory, sir, but thank you.
That a suspicious person smashed your window with your gloves and your bat.
Tell them it was a black guy. We're in Fairfax. They'll believe you. They'll be in all points out. They'll be going crazy. And some poor guy who's coming home from bowling will be arrested tonight.
Oh, they'll have 12 suspects before the show's over.
Yeah. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, great practical joke, but just one thing, Wonder Boy. How could you actually think that the network or the radio would give you a $45,000 car?
Yeah, good thinking there.
Oh, because I got lied to by a friend of mine?
That's huge bonus, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, really.
I know. What did you get for Christmas from the bosses?
Squat. You think that they would just throw you a car, or would they paint Redskins radio on the side and start driving it around themselves?
My thing is, don't you think I would be busting out my window?
Yeah. Or me and Fez would be screaming, going, no, wait, why should the producers get the car? What about us? Our name's on the show. None of these thoughts came screaming by?
None of these registered?
What happens when a free DVD rolls through here? Who takes it home? Come on, WB. Hey, you're on Ron and Fez show.
I have to tell you, this really makes my heart hurt.
Yeah, me too.
It's horrible. I'm really on Wonder Boy's side for once.
Thank you.
You know what this is? This is one of those boy jokes that they do to each other, and it's always really sad and mean.
Like the hazing at football camp.
Yeah, where it gets carried away.
Right now, he's trying to dislodge a pine cone.
I was hoping desperately that Wonder Boy would admit that it was a joke, too, and that he was in on it, but I don't think that's the case.
Were you in on it?
No.
I think if he knew, he would be performing better than he is now, and not just sitting here so dull.
Well, I always do.
Because for me, I'd be flipping out right now, as well as going, wait a minute, I don't care. I was told by sales I want a car. I want a car. I'd be screaming all those things.
Well, since he has all these witnesses that knows that he was told that, isn't that a contract?
It's possible.
It should be a contract, and if I were he, I wouldn't throw a fit either, because I know that's what he wants you guys to know. And I've always thought you guys had a mean streak, but that you were nice at heart. But I think now.
Wait a minute, you're acting like we were in on this joke.
I believe you were.
How could that be?
Because you two are way too calm. You don't seem shocked at all.
Why would I care? It happened to another human being.
Oh, that's horrible. Of course you would care.
Let's see. Wonder Boy ended up on the losing end of something. How shocked can I act?
Oh,
seriously, this would
be sad. I even stopped watching Friends to call you. I was watching Friends and listening to you at the same time. I stopped watching Friends because my heart hurt so badly for Wonder Boy.
Now, see what you've done, Wonder Boy. You've got listeners mad at us. And this nice lady, Miss Friends, and tonight Courtney Cox is going to try to adopt.
That's right.
No, I'm sorry. I certainly didn't mean to interrupt anyone's viewing process.
Well, I am sorry for you, Wonder Boy, and I dislike J-Dubs massively.
Oh, we have something in common.
There you go.
All right, see that? Now you have people turned against J-Dubs.
Perfect. Finally.
And who could be nicer?
She wants us yelling because you're not. What the hell's it got to do with me? Believe me, if it was me, I'd be driving that car home right now. That would be the deal. I'd be like, no, this is not a joke. It's my car. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Wonder Boy should be lucky he didn't actually hit the other vehicle when he peeled out or when he took off.
That would have been hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing that would have made this better, though.
Yeah, 2 inches from landing a portalet on top of the X3.
Yeah. The funny thing would be, how would the Friends lady feel about us if we were going, it was a practical joke, but he was killed. I know now that joking around with cars is not funny.
And we just go off the air to the sound of him laying across the horn.
Fez and I are reading something that our lawyer wrote up for us. Our hearts go out to the Wagner family. I know they love their boy very much. Yeah, it could have all went really bad, J-Dubs. But again, you got him.
It worked out well.
Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
I feel really bad for Wonder Boy, and I'd be willing to help him pay for his window.
That's nice. See that, Wonder Boy?
I mean, that is really mean. That poor guy. And I was even at home here sitting on the Internet looking up the cost of it. I thought he won something big.
Yeah. Me too.
Man, $45,000.
Jeez. That's horrible.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
See, some people, their humor goes, this is the funniest thing ever, and then other people goes, this is the worst thing ever. And now I hate anyone associated with it.
Wonder Boy, are you plotting any revenge? Because you're standing there stoic. You're very silent.
No, I'm not plotting.
Hey, I got an email from Paranoid that said the Cosmic Circus will give you a brand new house if you burn up your apartment.
I'm part of the people that think it's funny.
Perry is so much funnier than you, Wonder Boy. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, I'm willing to sleep with Wonder Boy just to make it feel a little bit better.
See that? This gentleman's willing to sleep with you.
I'm heterosexual. I'm willing to sleep with Wonder Boy. How about that?
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you for the offer, sir, but I don't think it'll help.
Why?
No, come on, Wonder Boy.
You haven't tried him yet.
No,
Why don't you take his name and number?
Well, because the real problem is the window is missing. Not that I'm lonely at home, but I appreciate the offer, sir.
I'm punk rock, buddy. I am the real deal, all right? You're not punk. I'm punk rock. I'm willing to sleep with you. Come on.
Why don't
After
you guys
you insult me, why do I want to hop into bed with you? I don't understand.
What if he was nice to you? Then you'd hop in bed? I don't understand you, Wonder Boy.
What if he was a car window salesman?
I do need a car window.
Why?
Because I smashed mine like an ass.
Why?
Because I'm an ass.
Then why is J-Dubs laughing if you smashed out your own window?
Oh, because it was his idea to set it up that I would do that.
I didn't set the window breaking up.
I know.
Who did?
Wonder Boy.
Yeah, that was mine.
This is your idea, to set up that you broke your own window.
Yeah.
I thought we were just going to do a nice little driving test. He would think he won an X3, and then we just...
At no time did you not think this is too good to be true.
No.
Why? How dumb are you?
Very. As dumb can be.
As dumb as the bat that you broke your own window with?
Maybe you need to keep that window open, then you get some cold on your face and wake your ass up while you're driving down the road. And let you see what happens in this world.
That would help.
Maybe you ought to keep your head out. I'm trying to help now.
I appreciate it.
Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, this is the funniest thing I have ever heard.
See, it's
so you're in that column.
Yeah, we never know. You feel one way or the other about it.
Wonder Boy, you remind me of when Drew Barrymore was going to the prom with the good-looking guy. She thought she was going to the prom, and then the limo drives by, and she's popped in the forehead with an egg.
That was a great scene.
Are you Josie Grossi?
Yeah, we have eggs upstairs, Dubs, if you want to put the icing on.
All right, well, don't give him ideas.
He's already outfought you.
I mean, if that would really happen, somehow Dubs would say something to you, you'd smash an egg in your own face and not have a date for the prom and feel like you won. You were happy because you took a bat and broke out your own window. I just want you to know. And you told me that this is the happiest day of your life.
You ran around the parking lot screaming.
It was a good time. I thought I had done something good.
How is that good, Josie Grossi?
Don't you feel a little bit stupid?
A little. I feel beyond a little. 100%.
J-Dubs, will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Quit using your Jedi mind tricks on him. You Sith Lord?
And look at him. You got to walk around in life going,
by a retard.
Look, Dubs outsmarted me.
I got beat by a retard.
And you got to say again.
Again.
And somebody has to clean up the glass.
Well, that'll be me.
All right, why don't we do this? My way of making up. The guy who pours the most sugar in his gas tank gets a brand new BMW.
Woo!
Look at him. He's ready to run out of here and grab sugar, blocking J-Dubs from having the sugar. It would take us another 10 seconds for you to do something else stupid to your car.
Yes.
Now, are you waiting for J-Dubs to say, no, just kidding again, it is your BMW?
No.
The hopes aren't up?
No. Well, that'd be nice.
This is the saddest I've seen you since the guy from Research had sex with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that was pretty sad.
Yeah.
Hey, show.
Hello, Ron?
Yes.
Hey.
You're on the air live.
Hi, this is Michelle, the gay guy Michelle that you thought was a gay guy from Conversation of Girl Guy Stuff on the air a couple weeks ago.
I'm very confused.
Well, that's okay. So is Wonder Boy, because the practical joke that was played on him was priceless. I think that was a distorted sense of tragedy and common sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to lighten up, and you got to know what to put emphasis on, and this just isn't it. I mean,
some people can't laugh at the fact that they broke out their own window.
You see, it's just a window, and it's only a window.
Yeah, I know, but isn't it funnier if it's somebody else's window rather than your own? I mean, I can understand why Wonder Boy's not laughing along. I just don't get why you did it.
Without a hesitation.
Right.
Are you going to try to get even? Why don't you go out and break out Shondell's and Cameron's windows?
No.
They're office windows.
Wouldn't
that teach Gray a lesson if he comes in tomorrow and his window in his office is smashed?
No, that's just petty vandalism. It's not clever.
Why don't you light your own pants on fire to get even with them?
Break out the windows in your apartment.
I just don't think that'll help. I don't think that'll really elevate my stock.
Throw a rock through your own window that says, "Take this, Shondell." Do you consider this a self-hating crime? A self-hate crime, since you did it to yourself?
No, I was tricked by a better man, so I don't know if I'd say this was self-hating.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, this is Shondell. I made a deal with Nations Bank.
Yes, Shondell.
The first one that can go down there and get as much money out of the vault as they can get can have it all.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
Congratulations,
First of all, you got to burn up all the money in your own wallet, Wonder Boy.
All you have to do is cut off your own foot.
Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
I can't look.
Hey, this would have been better if you had an acetylene torch out there and, give him a choice of tool to use to break into his car. The other thing is, you might be able to get the insurance to pick up the window. You just tell them you thought you were going to get a BMW if you broke your windshield.
And like a good neighbor.
You're sitting there filling that up. Thought if I did this to my car, I'd somehow have a BMW X3 and people would like me.
Hello, Retard Insurance, Claims Division.
Well, the retard insurance broke my window out again.
Please hold.
I can't believe it happened again. All right, we got to say goodbye to the ladies from Hooters. You're all such lovely ladies, and I want to come out and see you as soon as we get the window fixed, okay?
Thank you, Jenna, Jessica, Natalie.
Thank you.
Yeah. J-Dubs, what made you come up with this idea?
I had a story about gullible people, and I figured I'd just trick someone thinking they want a new car.
Yeah.
The whole...
So this is basically research. You're like a scientist.
Yeah, I had the source and everything. And it came out perfectly.
Probably better than you expected.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this when I thought of it yesterday. Not at all.
All right, let me check over with Bone Daddy. Bone Daddy, for even a second, did you think that he was getting the car? Did you believe he was getting it?
I had doubts when I saw that Wonder Boy brought 3 bats.
Yeah.
And Dubs looked at him, but still hold on to that wire. Like, I'm going to take the slow route.
Yeah. Why would
Slow and steady wins the race.
You would think that unless Dubs had a bat, which he could have had and just let Wonder Boy smash it first, and yet Wonder Boy still didn't figure it out. Laszlo, did you think it was fake or did you believe it?
Like I said over there, cost of aluminum bat, $19.95. Cost of a new window for a car, $200. X3, $45,000. Watching Wonder Boy was priceless.
Yeah, that says it all.
Thank you, Laszlo.
Now, Wendell tried to persuade Wonder Boy into, why don't we guys do it to each other's cars? So I'm like, no, we can't do that. It wouldn't be as funny.
That would be hysterical.
I'm just, put it this way, I'm glad I've talked about that too.
Yeah.
Ask me about Ron and Fez's BMW X3.
No, did you know all this time?
Dubs told me last night.
After
the show, he said, "Can you keep a secret?" I'm like, oh, yeah.
Obviously, Dubs can't.
When I saw the window shattering, I said to myself, maybe it's went too far. Because I thought a normal guy Their thing would be, as soon as they find out, they go back and get the bat, and they turn it on J-Dubs, then me and you, Wendell, and they're chasing everyone, screaming, because I wouldn't be feeling like I lost a window. I'd be feeling like I lost the BMW.
You wouldn't expect J-Dub's actual car to have any windows left in it by now.
But I think, knowing that that Wonder Boy's attitude is he's going to fire off a letter as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Dear sir,
this is going to New York. They'll hear about this at Viacom, my friend. All right, we got to take a break here, Fezzi. We're running a little bit late. Good job, J-Dubs. Good job, Wendell. Wonder Boy, I told you weren't going to get the car. I told you weren't going to.
You're right once again.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to say. You're right.
What other clue I gave you? Just like Charlie Brown. You think you're kicking the football, and it's pulled away from you.
Right.
And goes through your car window.
If this was Celebrity Mole, these would be all the clues that you would need. You and Stevie Baldwin would have to say to yourself, wait a minute, there's a problem. What's wrong? Doesn't feel like you're being, like you've gotten over it yet.
No, I haven't.
It's been, what, a half an hour? It happened.
Oh, before we go to commercial break?
Yeah.
I'll need the keys to the X3 back, please.
Oh, but one man died in Bitter Creek. Nice. But they say he ran away, branded, knocked at his own window. What do you do with your moron and you don't have a car?
And it's going to snow.
All right, we'll be back in a few moments. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
The Ron and Fez Show. And we've run the gamut of emotions tonight here, Ronnie. Ecstasy to devastation.
I think we learned something about practical jokes tonight, Fezzi. Some people think they're funny, and some people think they're really, really awful.
Funny.
So, Wonder Boy thought he won the BMW X3. He had been set up by J-Dubs and actually smashed the window out of his own car to get it. And that's where we stand now.
Yeah, it's a rough one. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. Here's Cameron.
It's tough for me. I'm torn because it was such great radio.
Yeah.
But I like him so much, I feel bad.
Yeah.
So I just had to. I just talked to Alan, and we'll take care of the window.
Wow, do you see that, Wonder Boy? You get a free window.
Is this when Dubs runs in and yells, "Psych"?
Oh, he can't even be happy.
He just threw the mic back at the boss. Come on. You got what no one else gets, a free window.
It's just a little hard to believe it's really happening. So I apologize. I've heard I'm too gullible, and now I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. 04, I'm all new.
This is unbelievable.
He's best. He did it again. He shoved the mic back out.
Right. See, this is the thing, Wonder Boy. It's not so much that you didn't get a $45,000 car. Think of it as eventually winning a $140 window. So that's good.
So you're up.
You're up. Well,
you leave a winner.
Thank you, Ron and Fez, for great radio.
Thank you, Cameron.
Cameron, he threatened to break the windows in your office. Why would you throw the mic at the program director?
You know what kills me? You didn't throw the mic at J-Dubs, who means nothing in this company, but the program director, you chuck a mic at.
Well, him and I were sharing, and I wanted him to know that I was done talking and he could go ahead.
Yeah, when you can hit the chest with a mic, I guess that's your signal in this business.
But, are you afraid of J-Dubs and not physically afraid of Cameron? Because they both beat you up.
No, it's not that I'm not afraid of Cameron. I could be equally afraid of him or Dubs. It doesn't make a difference.
But for some reason...
I just wanted to let him know I was done talking. At the Joe Gibbs press conference, people didn't just throw microphones at him.
Everybody likes you, and they're all happy. I mean, it's bad about the, I mean, did you really have your heart set on the car?
No.
You really didn't care about the BMW?
The biggest part is...
All right, I'm sorry.
Put the wing down.
He's choked up. The biggest part was our respect.
As if I had any to begin with. What little smidgen I had,
That's gone.
Yeah. How can I do anything here now? How can I walk through a hallway here now?
If it helps,
held high?
You weren't doing anything before.
I know, but this Dubs really can get stuff done, apparently. I don't know why he wasn't doing, pushing the poker through the lawyers. He's so effing good.
You know what's funny? That's a good point. He got that past Cameron, past Allen, past the lawyers. He got sales to help out Shondell, Paul and Mark George.
Where's all this great help been?
Well,
I sit here every night hearing about.
This was a promotion
Finally.
he did.
This is the kind of stuff that we want pulled off for the show. And I don't want you to cry.
I can start lying to people.
Huh?
I can start lying to people.
Well, if that's what it takes.
Yes.
Please do.
So you feel like now you can't even walk down the hall because they'll be laughing behind your back or right
in front of it, alongside of it. There's nowhere they won't be laughing.
All right, but just so you know this, they didn't knock out your window, you did.
No, I understand. I don't blame anyone else. I'm just saying that I know it'll be very hard to face him. That's all.
Will it make it easier now that you started crying a little bit?
No, I don't
See, I would think that would be even harder.
No, I've fallen so far that it's really negligible difference at this point.
And when you're talking about, walking through the hallways, don't you think most of those people are going to be standing outside looking at the big thing of broken glass anyway?
No, I'll have to clean it up before I go tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you don't want anyone to park in that.
Yeah. Right. I don't want anyone pulling in there tomorrow.
Just as a heads up, I would check underneath all that glass on your seat. There might be a whoopee cushion there. So check that before you sit down.
All right, so that's the kind of stuff he's going to have to deal with. Larry, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, J-Dub. Leave the keys. Take the cannoli.
Oh, man, that's hard. Wonder Boy, come on back in here.
Wonder Boy, please step back into the studio.
I don't want you walking around in tears. Here's somebody who wants to say hi to you. Let's see if you can recognize the voice. Hi, you're on with Run of Fez.
Hello? Wonder Boy?
Yes?
You told me today that you were going to do a Brady Bunch car, maneuvering kind of thing in the parking lot.
Yeah, that was the plan.
That's where we left it last night.
This is Shondell, who was all part of the thing. So you thought that it would just be nothing would happen to his own car.
Brady Bunch kind of thing.
Yeah, that's when I left here last night. That's what I had heard, too.
Where the most we would have is some broken eggs, not broken hearts.
Well, he'd still be broken heart, but he would have a good windshield.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did. When I listened to the entire thing, and when I heard that glass shatter, my jaw dropped to the floor of my car.
All the laughing, you mean?
No,
she's nervous laughter. She can't help it.
Right.
It's just, I feel bad. I really do.
Not as bad as I feel. If that makes you feel any better.
All right, but here's the thing, Wonder Boy. People have a tendency to like the losers.
No, I've been the loser the whole time, and it didn't really do anything for me then.
All right, let me give you an example. Look at the Civil War. Does everyone always make a big does everyone always make a big deal about being a Yankee? No, it's Johnny Reb. You're Johnny Reb, the loser,
the lovable one.
We love you, Wonder Boy.
Yes, thank you.
Shondell, how much did you have to be talked into going along with this when J-Dubs approached you?
I thought that it would just be a fun, practical joke because you guys never let Wonder Boy even touch the X3.
Shondell?
Right.
Shondell, did I tell you the whole thing, what was going to happen?
What do you mean?
The glass breaking?
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Well, Wonder Boy this morning came up to me and asked, how we were going to be able to actually give the vehicle away. And so we talked about that and how much, with taxes and everything. We were just
I had no idea this conversation took place.
You were living in the future, weren't you, Wonder Boy?
Yes.
Did you tell your family?
No.
Shondell, did you keep a straight face?
You want me to give your folks a call?
No, thank you.
I was kind of getting excited with him.
Sure.
He was just all excited. I said,
you were in character.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah.
and then he said, yeah, we're going to do a Brady Bunch thing in the parking lot. And then halfway through the day, J-Dubs came up and said that things had changed and they were going to try to break into each other's cars whoever could do it the fastest.
I think Wonder Boy.
He was plotting to break his window, and I said, "Oh no, we can't do that. We can't."
Well, you should have said that out loud.
Yeah, well, I said it under my breath. I didn't actually think that you would do it.
Right.
Who would think that? That someone would smash their own car window out. Who in a million years?
Quirky.
And who would think that if you smashed your window in that you would win anyway? What if J-Dubs had beat you? You'd have a smashed-in window and
Yeah, just
and
think
would
of it.
be right in the same place.
Think of it this way: is that J-Dub beat you?
Right.
I'm sorry. Please
Yeah,
don't
well,
hate
you
us.
sound sorry. So that's the comforting part.
Found out, did anybody else in sales know about it?
Do what?
Did anybody else in sales know about it?
No, I don't think anybody else knew. And, everybody listens, so now they do know.
Yeah. Well, you guys can all laugh about it over coffee and donuts tomorrow at the sales meeting.
There you go. Hey, who's bringing in the coffee and donuts?
That'll be Wonder Boy.
There you go.
I told him if you bring in coffee and donuts for a year, you get a free bus pass. All right, we'll talk to you later, Shondell.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shondell.
Boy, I never would have expected her to be in on the practical joke.
Especially one that takes such a horrible turn.
Hey, Fairfax Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, the funniest thing about this is that Wonder Boy actually thought that 2004 would be his moment in the sun, only have J-Dubs jackboot him in the skull. I mean, he deserved it for that Friday show with that chick not cutting off his hair.
Yeah.
He had it coming.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.
All right, see you later.
See? People are trying to make you feel better.
I don't know that it's working, but I appreciate the effort.
Here's what I love. The fact that the bosses thought to themselves, hey, if we buy the guy the new window, he'll feel better when he's out a $45,000 vehicle. And they think, we'll cover the vehicle. Because when he starts saying, I already called down, and I was thinking to myself, if they give him that car, I'm going nuts. Because seeing him win the car would be like I lost it.
Then all the windows get broken.
Here's Sam. Sam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, how you doing? Wonder Boy, who you sound like now with their monotone voice that you're so sad is, remember Ron Fez when Joe Poo beat up
Al Dukes?
Al Dukes, exactly. You sound like Al Dukes now. This is so ironic.
Yeah, all of our producers have a tendency to get to that Al Dukes state.
The 1,000-yard stare?
Yeah, the 1,000-yard stare where they're just staring off like the boys that went in Vietnam, not knowing what to feel anymore. This is your Vietnam.
It is. I know what to feel: upset, hurt, betrayed, angry.
But you're not expressing any of those things.
I lock everything up inside. I don't know. I don't have a way of articulating how pissed off I am. I really don't.
Is that what you're feeling the most? Anger?
Yeah, I don't understand why he would have to do this. You know what I mean? Why this was going to be his little brilliant social experiment about how gullible people are. Why do we have to make it such a big, ridiculous thing?
All right, Mizzle the Tizzle just wrote in that you wanted the new nickname, and he came up with the nickname Repo Man.
That Mizzle rocks!
Because your car was repoed right in front of you.
Now, I didn't come up with this big thing.
Yeah.
It all snowballed into this.
Yeah.
What he's saying is all he did is throw the line out there, and you're the fish that ran with it.
It's like he put out the hook, and what you did was jabbed it in your eyes and your mouth. You pulled out your gills.
You're the Spanish prisoner over there, keeping the scam going. It's your own greed. Your own greed you got to blame right now. Your greed for a new car and acceptance from the people that you work with. In your mind, you thought we would leave here going, that Wonder Boy, he's a winner. He's a winner with a brand new BMW.
Look at him pulling out in front of those portalets. Boy, is he something.
Yeah, I thought it was going to change everything up. I thought it was going to shake things up for me.
Well, don't you want to, they say that the greatest gift that you can give is laughter. And now the people that you work with will be laughing at you.
I feel like it's Christmas again.
That's a gift. That's a gift that you're giving.
I don't feel very giving. I don't feel really like I'm doing this to be giving.
Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
That is.
Yeah.
Hey, Wonder Boy must not even listen to JFK because hasn't he heard all the commercials that say, want to win a prize from JFK? How about this? No employees can win anything.
When would we ever, if we had a BMW to give away, why wouldn't we give it to a listener?
I don't know.
Exactly.
When a station gives away a car, they do it over 3 months. Not a quick promo where you break out your own window.
In under a minute.
It goes on and on. They're handing out keys. People are showing up at liquor stores. Everything. It just, by the time it goes on, the car's already a year older.
Yeah, those are all things that probably should have occurred to me.
It occurred to everybody but you.
Right.
Boy, when it's put out that obviously.
Yeah, it feels worse, which is, I didn't think it could happen.
Oh, I thought it was more gifts of laughter.
Hmm.
See, you work with paints. J-Dubs is an artist that works with practical jokery.
Right.
Repo, don't get mad. You've got a lot of friends here.
I don't think I have any friends here. I don't think that's an accurate statement.
You're the repo man. Well, you're like that, there's always like a group. Did you see the movie Saturday Night Fever?
No.
You need to watch that because you're the guy with the big shoes that end up jumping off the bridge.
Mm.
He hung around with everybody, but they treated him like us, so they wouldn't listen. And finally, he took a leap off the Verrazano. That's you. You're climbing up the Guinea gangplank, and you're ready to dive off.
You don't think anybody here likes you?
No, I wouldn't say so, no.
Who would you count as your friends here?
I don't think I would really say I have any close friends here.
Dubs.
Probably not on the list of friends. No.
Hefe.
No, I would not say he's on my list of friends.
Shondell?
No.
All right, now I'm just starting to pick all the people that are involved in this.
Cameron.
No, not Cameron.
Wendell.
Boy, I thought Wendell was my friend. Boy, how him and I pal around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's the part
I guess
that
I
made
would
me laugh
say,
the hardest.
Yeah, I guess I would say actually not a friend.
How about when Wendell came in here, by the way, and dropped the S-bomb?
Yeah.
He's going, S, what a weekend it's been. And I just kind of looked over and went, what's he doing? We got to take a break, Repo, okay?
Sure.
When we come back, I'm going to tell you where that you can win a brand new jet ski.
Woo!
All you got to do is drown the cat.
Your cat.
We'll be back in a few moments. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
We're back with the Ron and Fez shows. On a night where, I don't know how you would describe this, Ronnie. Practical joke gone bad or practical joke gone really good?
I would say gone bad because I see that, that the guy that feels bad about himself now.
And not just losing the BMW.
Right. Losing his self-respect and losing his way in the world. First of all, here's somebody who wants to talk to you, Wonder Boy. Danny, you're on the air.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, guys. Wonder Boy, I got to say, you probably should have thought through it, but the fact that you don't have friends, I feel bad. You got a friend in me, man.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it.
This is Danny from sales.
I know. I appreciate it, Danny. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Will you help him when people start to laugh at him?
When he's getting mocked through the hallways?
I'll help him out. I got a shoulder to cry on.
Well, hopefully I won't be crying, but I appreciate it, though. That's nice of you, Danny. Thanks.
No problem, man. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, Danny.
I can't believe you're going to be hanging around with that geek. He's like the new guy. Nobody's spending any time with him. Why not go sit at the nerd lunch table?
That's better than what I have now.
You could be king of the nerds.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Maybe he's another guy that is new and then I can relate to. That I don't have to worry about.
You've been here too long to be the new guy.
You ought to wait till the new sales class comes in 2 weeks. Try to hook up with some of those people that you don't know and don't know you.
Why do you always constantly need friends at work and then you don't get them?
I don't know. I didn't need a lot of friends here. I didn't need
you just
things to
need
go
one good one. If you make one good friend this summer, then you're in the movies Meatball.
I just didn't want to have things go as badly as they're going here.
One time my chick did this practical joke to her mom. They had this bird cage, and there was like a parakeet in it, right? And she had like taken off the top to the bird cage, and then took the bird out, and then put the cat inside. And it was literally like, the funny thing about it is, like the cat took up the entire cage, and it was just sitting there so nice, just like kind of waiting. So then when the mom comes home, like she's cooking her Italian, and she turns around and she just sees the cat in the bird cage like that, right? So like we're all waiting for her to say it, and then we'll all have the big laugh. She starts to scream, freak out, She's talking in different languages. People are having to put wet towels and say, no, look, Mama, look, here's the bird. Here's the bird. And I heard, Paraquito, Paraquito, take me. And I'm like, oh, jeez. It was really, I mean, that's how I kind of felt tonight when that window got busted out. Like, how do you explain later that this was funny when a person's hurt? And then when you almost got in a car wreck.
Pulling out in the BMW.
Yeah, that would have made things worse.
I guess.
Dubs probably would have laughed harder because his joke would have been on more layers than he had first brilliantly planned.
Dubs, have you always played practical jokes?
Yeah, I never got that elaborate, though. This started off as not an elaborate one. It became one, and I'm not going to, say it didn't work.
No, you're at a whole new level now.
He really is. I know that you think you're joking.
No.
But, now he's kind of legendary around here.
Yeah.
You ever had one of those practical jokes go bad on you, though?
In high school,
yeah,
we had this girl, her parents went, everyone knew her parents were going away.
Yeah.
And for the weekend, this kid snuck in her house. She was home alone.
Right.
Kid snuck in her house and hid under her bed and waited for her to go to sleep. And when she went to sleep, he kind of reached up and grabbed her from under the bed.
Yeah.
She freaked out, tore down the stairs, and actually called the 911. And it got ugly from there.
One time when I was like 12 or 13, we all used to hang on the corner in my neighborhood. So somebody's like, hey, where's Jenny at? And when you're a kid, I don't even know why I said it. I go, oh, she got raped by, and I said these two guys' names, these two older guys that lived in a house near there, right? So as we're all still sitting there, I guess one of the kids ended up going home. Well, he tells his mom the story as if it's truth. The moms all start, the local neighborhood moms, they're calling each other on the phone. Next thing I know, people are coming out, they're grabbing their kids. They're pulling their kids off the corner. And then I'm like, what? Like, I see it happen twice. The third time I'm here, get out of here, didn't you hear? These guys have been raping this girl. I go like this. Oh, jeez. I have a feeling this is going to backfire.
It had already spread.
I head back to my house, go straight up to my room, and wait for the door to be knocked on. There's my old man going, what are you saying? What did you tell people? I go, what? And then you try to explain, hey, the two old men raped the little girl. As you know how when you're little, like 11 or 12, you like saying rape, like it's a funny word. Yeah, well, I had to rape her. Whatever. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. And then you try to explain that as a gag, a riff that it takes to be able to hang on that corner.
That's a funny line.
Yeah. Little embarrassing later.
All you can hope is that it gets lost in translation where everyone's saying, who did you hear that from?
No, everybody said me immediately. When the belts came out, everybody said Ronnie B. But see, Wonder Boy, I know what you're going through.
But you weren't on, the losing end of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I came out of that hero again.
Right.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the story, though.
One time I got a smack because I went to, the sewers were connected. We had two streets, and, of course, the sewers are connected. And so my little brother, he was real little. He was out there playing. I ran over to the other street, and I told the other kids what I was going to do. I yelled down the other sewer saying, help me, Travis. I'm stuck in here. I'm stuck in here. And my little brother tried to crawl in the other sewer, and I got smacked for that one.
Hey, wasn't it the Simpsons episode? You were the boy down the well? Bone Daddy, you got a story like that?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. All of mine have backfired.
Isn't it true? Don't they just seem like, in this case, like where Dubs should be getting patted on the back, and he kind of is, and yet Wonder Boy is still here, so he doesn't get the full appreciation that he deserves of coming up with a good bit.
What do you got, Bone Daddy?
It's like falling off a cliff. They seem like such a great idea at first. You just know you're going to be a hero. When I was like 19, I worked at this big store, Costco, California, and, we were all, early 20s.
You were loving it.
Like that. Everybody was friends and stuff. Well, I got out of inventory one year, so everybody in the store had to work until about midnight and stuff. And me and a buddy, we got out of it. We figured, well, we'll play a little joke on everybody and we'll do something with their cars. So we went out and got these 50-pound bags of flour. With the bright idea, everyone's going to come out and they're going to see flour all over. Everybody's cars are going to be all white.
And you think that they would love it somehow.
We just thought we're going to be heroes because they're going to be driving away and, just billows,
Yes, it'll be a big white cloud.
White
so
cloud
much fun.
So we waited down the block, and as people started driving by, we're like, there's no clouds. Wait a minute, how come it's not billowing off? And, so we drove to where we knew everybody would be, and we didn't think about flour and water makes dough. Mm-hmm. So everybody's cars was just covered with just this caked on dough.
Yeah.
And we were and immediately you start getting butterflies, and you just know that.
Yeah, you're refs now.
Off the cliff.
Yeah. Now you know you're refs.
They had an investigation. The only saving grace was the one guy that we had like 10 pounds of flour left, and we'd done everybody's cars. So we just put this huge pile on this one buddy's car.
Yeah.
And he left it on there, and they just wrote "snort me" on the hood. And he left it on there for about a year, and he just drove around in the snort.
See, he went with it. He went with the joke. One time we were all, when I was young, was like 15 or 16, one of my friends pulled out the chair on my other friend.
Ooh.
And he went down, cracked the tailbone, and then like for the next 6 months, everywhere he's going, he's got a rubber donut with it, and he's putting the donut under his ass, and he keeps looking like this. You satisfied, Berkey? And you could,
and you're gonna guilt them into it,
and like, everybody, and like, and Berkey's going like, hey, can we please drop this? I'm serious. Look down before, you know what I mean? Now I'm sorry, because it's gone on for so long.
866-277-4969.
I don't know if these things ever work out, now come to think about it. Sometimes they don't come out. Sometimes they don't work that way.
I think the one tonight came closest.
All right, he's out of the room. I was cracking up inside. And you know what? The other thing is when he was mocking you out, I was wondering why you even held on so long.
Well, that made it easier to do.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Do you feel a little bad?
I do, because I still consider myself his friend, but he doesn't consider me his friend anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it was all a joke, and I don't think people are going to look at him as bad as he thinks.
Oh, they will. They're going to look at him like he's crap. But what's funny is like when he was even during the commercial where you tried to say, hey, I spent all day trying to find a place that'll fix your window for you. And the window hadn't even broken. And you're up in the office calling, I guess. And that made him even more furious. And he said, I never want to talk to you again.
And like other people have like offered him a ride home and stuff so he doesn't have to go home in the cold. No, I'll get home myself. Thank you. He's very polite about it.
What's he going to do? Leave his car here with the window broke open? People will be able to go in. He'll come in tomorrow, and he's not even going to have a deal where he's going to be able to do, his radio will be gone by the time he gets back tomorrow.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that would be funny. Why is it here? We'll keep effing up everything that he's got.
We could talk him into popping his own tires at this point.
Yeah, and that's the part that was really getting to him when I said if I did the thing about pouring sugar in, that he'd be able to do it. And he would. He would do it. Here's our buddy, the Jafter Fez. Does anybody remember Jafter?
I do.
Hey, guys. How you doing? Dubs. I called you right before the thing and said, all right, if I come down and bust out his window, take his car, do I get both cars?
Did you know that it was a gimmick?
No, I didn't know. When you guys did it, I did not know it was a gimmick, so it was pretty funny.
Yeah, not to him for some reason.
He still hasn't seen the humor in it, and it's been well over an hour.
It's going to be cold going home, too, tonight. It's so cold outside.
Yeah,
He's going to be freezing his ass off.
But it's always one of those things of how could you not, why wouldn't you start and look at reality?
Right. And if you're going to bust out your window, let's just say you were going to bust out your window and you knew you were going to do that, why wouldn't you, put something inside your car so when you had to clean it up, it wouldn't be so bad? But he just...
Yeah, he didn't think of any of that. Well, he thought he was going to be driving home in a brand new BMW.
With heated seats. Wow, now it's just the opposite. It's the exact opposite of what could have happened.
He's going to get the piles by the time he gets home.
Oh, God. And it's going to snow tonight, too.
Oh, jeez. So tomorrow, he's going to have a scraper taking the seat up.
All right, guys.
Bye.
He's going to turn on that heater, and tiny shards of glass are going to blow out at him.
Hey, Lee, you're on the air.
The cartoons where the animal or whoever looks into the hose and the guy turns the hose on and squirts the kid in the face?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 27 years old at the time, and I work for a youth group, a church youth group.
And it was kind of funny. The 7-year-old kid, he had the hose. He was like squirting people with the hose. So I kinked the hose, and he looked at it, and I let it go. Well, the water pressure built up so much that I knocked his eye back into his head.
Oh, jeez.
And to this day, he has irreparable damage. I got sued. I did 18 months, and yeah, that's not a good.
You had to go in. You had to go in for 18 months, or you got
18
probation?
18 months.
Wow.
Probation.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But yeah, the father beat me up, and I lost my status, and it happens at a church camp. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
They had great church where the dad comes over and beats you up.
How Christian.
All right, so exactly how did you knock the kid's eye out?
Well, what had happened was we were filling up these kiddie pools to do what we were doing to do balloon hit. We were hitting people with balloons and stuff and running around and acting stupid and crazy, just summer stuff. Well, the kid had he was running around spraying people with the hose, and I said, I got all the kids together. And I said, watch this, and I kinked it up, and he put it to look at it like a mook or something, and I let it go, and it hit him in the eye, but it hit him in the eye so hard that it actually bruised his retina and tore whatever the veins are in the back of his eyes.
And you had all the children watch, and they saw someone get their eye.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I went to the cops came and told me, and I did like 2 nights, and then when I got out, the father met me and beat me up, and I'm not a big guy, I'm kind of small, and he's rather large, and it was not good.
All right, man.
It was not good.
You know what? Let's we got a prize for him. What do we got for him?
I'll tell you what. Let's give him one of the Learn to Ski packages.
Wow.
That's a Learn to Ski package for 2, including lessons, lift pass, and rental on any one day during the ski season. That's either at Ski Round Top, Ski Liberty, or Whitetail.
There you go, my friend. That's all for knocking out a child's eye.
Yeah, that's that. I'm going to say, I won this because I knocked some kid's eye out.
All right, hold on.
No hoses at Ski Round Top, I hope.
No ski pole, I hope.
Hey, Wonder Boy, come here. There's a lot of people that are sticking up for you on the instant feedback when you're talking about that you don't have friends. Here's something right. Here's an IM that says, if we were going to call you Racer X, now you can still have another name from there. It can be Chim Chim. So that's nice. And then Ant Farm Theater says BMW stands for broke my window.
Yeah.
So don't think the people out there don't like you. They do.
Have you cheered up yet? Have you gotten over this? Because it's been an hour and a half now.
No, I still have not really gotten any better.
Really?
No, it's still I'm still in the same place basically I was when I was told.
And that's a good place?
No, I don't. I can understand wanting to play a joke, but why he would have to let it be one where I make such a big ass out of myself?
He didn't want you to make that big of an ass out of yourself. He thought you were going to break some eggs in an obstacle course.
Well, then why he didn't say, no, oh, that's not a good thing or that won't work. And the other thing that annoys me, too, is Wendell says, oh, why don't you guys break each other's cars? So I call him up. I go, do you want to do that? He's like, no, it wouldn't be as funny. So I go, all right, fine, whatever.
Well, he's right there.
You wanted him to break his own window as part of this joke?
Well, that was the thing. I didn't know it was a joke. And the part that annoys me is that I was trying to go along with whatever he thought was a good idea. You know what I mean? I was not trying to be a dick.
No,
like he is.
No, see, that's what the fish does.
Right.
The fish keeps swimming, thinking, oh, good, there's a worm in the middle of the ocean. That's why we say fish, because how stupid could you be to think that an earthworm suddenly got out into the ocean? And yet there you are. Look, I got a BMW. All I got to do is break my window. And the weird thing is, and the brilliant thing is, you thought of breaking your window, not him.
Right. No, yeah, it was my idea.
That's why it makes him brilliant.
He was just going to tell you had a new car and then say, no, you didn't. That was the extent of his plan.
Which is still really, to me, the meanest part. Especially when you were driving around the block in that car. How happy did you feel?
Yeah, I felt really good.
We could still hear you honking even over on the other street.
I felt really good. Everything was finally coming together. And now, worse than ever. Not even just back where I started, worse than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And if you did all that work on our office and all for us, too.
Yeah.
Nobody would blame you for not showing up tomorrow. If anything, people would go, I understand. That's what I would have done.
No.
Don't you think, though, at this point, if people brought up breaking your own window out like a doofus, you could just say, oh, but I painted that office, remember?
No, I don't. I'm sure that's been erased with the smashing.
Yeah.
So that's
probably can't go back, can you?
No, I don't think I could redecorate the whole station and have it make any difference.
You want to try?
No.
You can just laugh at him and say, look what Dopey's doing.
Yeah.
No one will blame you for not showing up tomorrow.
No,
Everybody would understand. That's the only way a man would act. A man would walk away.
As long as I'm still employed,
I would drive away in that BMW.
I'll be here tomorrow.
That's true. A man would be owning that car, one way or another.
Would have left by now.
I'd be driving across the country and look like Thelma and Louise with all the cops behind me. I'd be going, I don't give it up. This is my car. Do you think the worst point for you, too, is when you start to cry a little bit when you try to talk about it and then you cry like a girl?
Yeah, that would probably be the worst part.
Yeah.
The only way to make a bad situation worse would be to let him know that he really bothered me. So yeah.
Why are you turning down everyone's help tonight? People that have offered you a ride home, people that have offered you help with the window.
He wants to suffer. You know, Fezzi, he wants to suffer now.
No, I don't want to suffer.
Yes, you do.
Dubs offered to help me, and I don't want his help. He's certainly not trustworthy.
What about El Jefe?
He didn't say a word to me. He came in and smirked and he left. That's not really help.
It was more of a guffaw.
Whatever it was. And Bone Daddy offered to help me fix it, but it's not his problem, so I politely said, that I would take care of it.
You were polite.
I wasn't trying to be a jerk to him, but he wasn't the one that was an ass. I was, so there's really no reason he should have to do any work to make it right.
You're bringing us down. We were having fun here a couple minutes talking about things that happened that we could all now laugh back and, hindsight. Yours is too close to laugh at, for you to laugh at. Another guy knocked out a child's eye, and we all sat here and had a wonderful time laughing about it.
And now he's going skiing. Maybe you're not accepting help because you're not ready to trust people again yet.
Yeah, I think that...
Not ready to extend yourself.
Yeah, that's the lesson learned here.
Can I tell you right now, there's no trust without us.
No, there's no trust. That's the thing.
Without us.
With anything. I can't imagine why I would trust anybody after this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring everybody down. I'm sorry.
You brought us down.
I'm not trying to.
There's no window without win.
No. Bill, you're on Run and Fez.
Ow. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I think Wonderboy's got a legal case, and I think he...
Are you an attorney?
Oh, yeah.
And what a shock that an attorney would call and say that you have a case.
You see, I think he's being deliberately, publicly defamed.
Yeah.
Okay. From an HR standpoint, I think that everybody's created a hostile workforce for Wonderboy.
But we did that even before today.
Well, you've always been doing it. But,
right.
Once we file, he won't have to work, but he'll be paid. And we've got to talk about all the people involved in their authority levels, which could constitute a promise to pay for merchandise or.
You ready to go for this, Wonderboy?
Bill, I'll definitely take your number. I'd like to give you a call tomorrow.
All right. Here's the deal. Okay, if we don't settle with Viacom for more than $45,000, I don't need a fee. Okay, I just want the car for one night.
You know that I don't have the car, Bill, right?
We're going to go buy it with the $45,000 settlement.
Wonderboy, have you realized you're looking at another earthworm?
Yes. Yes, I have.
See you later, Bill. Here's our friend Cigar Sid. Sid.
Hey, Wonderboy, this could have been much worse. You could have ran your Blazer straight into a wall without seeing it.
He almost ran into literally a truck filled with crap. A truck of those Johnny-on-the-spot turlets.
Sid?
Yes.
Would you be upset if this has happened to you?
I wouldn't be as upset as I am about being the idiot and running my car into a wall.
That's right. So he's back to himself.
No, I mean, I see where Wonderboy's kind of upset, but it was pretty funny. If you got to look at it from everybody else's standpoint.
So you're thinking he should just laugh it off and roll with the punches?
Yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Well, no, but thank you, though.
I mean, I could have been worse, Wonder Boy.
All right, there we go, Sid. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Run of Fez.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Chris.
You know, I used to think Dubs was pretty cool. I gave him a bottle of Jaeger.
Mm-hmm.
I think he deserves a beatdown. I think Wonder Boy should just whip his ass.
Wonder Boy, what are you waiting for? I obviously thought that was the first thing that was going to happen.
No.
And when he was telling you, he was standing next to me, and I was balancing myself back so I could either get out of the way or throw a shot if I thought that you were taking it out on me. Because I thought that was... I didn't know that there was any other way of dealing with that problem other than just going off and getting physical.
No, that is not how I solve things. I don't solve things by fighting. I'm not just punching him.
You don't solve.
What am I going to solve here? He made a real jerk out of me, and what am I going to do? There's nothing punching him, smashing his windows. What is any of that going to do? Make me look like a bigger dick.
I'm not seeing that part.
You still got your bat.
You still got your reputation, don't you?
Yeah, it's an awful one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh. Hey, Ryan, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to let Wonder Boy know, you have every right to be angry, but you shouldn't be embarrassed, because pretty much everyone in the audience bought it hook, line, and sinker as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that. Still be pissed, but don't be embarrassed.
Well, I appreciate that. But this is really beyond humiliating. I mean, it's nice of you to call and say that, but this is beyond humiliating.
What's the most humiliating part of it?
How hard I tried for something that was just a lie that Dubs came up with to prove I was an idiot. And then the fact that everybody gets to see that I'm a bigger idiot than any of them had even thought before.
So falling for it is what you're most pissed about?
No, that's the part that's most embarrassing. The part that I'm most pissed about is that this is his idea of how to treat someone he works with. That would be the part that I'm most pissed about. Because I can understand where everyone gets each other and teases each other and that whole thing. This is too much. This is well over a line. And that's the part that I don't even want to look at him.
How do you think your working relationship's going to be from now on with Dubs?
I would say strained.
I thought we could have been over it by now.
We'll be back in a few moments. It's the Ryan Fest Show. All right, 866-277-4969. Let me check this with you, Dubs. We had a very rough night in here last night. Mm-hmm. You did your own personal punked episode where you had got Shondell from the sales department to call us up a couple days ago and say that the X3, the BMW X3, would be given out to a member of the show. You set up a contest between yourself.
It sounds ridiculous hearing it.
I know. You set up a contest between yourself and Wonder Boy, which last night was who can get their keys out of their own locked car and start their car the fastest. Wonder Boy took a baseball bat to his window, started the car, rode around in the X3. We all cheered for him. Hooters girls were here. They were hugging him and kissing him. And then you told him, no, this was a joke.
It's like he won the Super Bowl, and then someone has to tell him, no,
there's no Super Bowl.
There's no such thing.
He actually lived out the commercial with the truck and the Hemi, where the guy's at the stoplight saying, you got a Hemi in that? You're about to find out. And they win, and the racing girls show up, and then next thing you know, he's back in the drive-thru.
I love that commercial. Here's one of the quotes from one of the guys in that commercial, Fez.
I'll be goddamn. That's my brother, Corky.
I think of him every time I see that, especially when he was working fast food, like your brother did for 14 years.
He did it so long.
And really never made it into management. We had a party for him when he moved over to onion rings, and that's as far as he went.
And he was just always hoping that someone would rob the place. He just wanted someone to try something.
Yeah, just try it. Please, give me a reason. 866-277-4969. Now, it was an awful trick that I'm going to say, J-Dubs, yeah, you pulled it, but the sad thing is that we were all part of it. All the management here, the salespeople, Fez and I, and then last night, what really kind of did we go too far is when he started to squirt out some cry soup for everybody.
Yeah, I thought that we might have gone too far, and then I was thinking back to when he's pouring huge glasses of hot sauce for me to drink.
Yeah.
And he didn't feel bad about that at all.
No,
Why
he
did
laughed.
Feel bad about this?
He laughed very, very hard.
I puked up the meal that I ate earlier.
Yeah.
No one replaced my meal. I'm surprised someone replaced his car window.
Oh, they did replace it for him today? because he went home in the cold last night, and then it snowed. So he had a nice little half-inch of snow sitting on the seat this morning.
Yeah, I don't think he bothered to try to cover up that thing at all.
But you know what really got to me is when he started to squirt it out on the air. And then he's like, I don't know how I can walk in here tomorrow. And then the worst thing is you're trying to tell that kind of pain to people like us, and we started laughing, which now in hindsight probably doesn't help when a guy's crying.
So no remorse on your part, huh, J-Dubs?
I had a little when I went home, then I thought it over. None.
My thing was keep going, how could J-Dubs do this, even though I knew about it from the beginning. But I acted like I was being good because you wanted him to rat hole a Matchbox car. And I'm like, I can't let him do that.
I want him to park it in the garage.
But, you know, and I'm sure Cameron would have stopped in there before, you know.
No, if we didn't.
Insertion?
Yeah, but if we aren't, describing it that much.
That's half the fun.
If we're saying the car's going in the garage.
Yeah, well, who doesn't know that? Especially him, where you could actually, that's a 2-car garage. I found out we're having trouble with the phone lines tonight, so they're working on that.